Coming at you live. It is 2 minutes past 10. Welcome everyone to the Everything GM broadcast. No matter where you are in the world, no matter how your day is going, no matter what you're doing, if I'm on in the back, am I on in the background? Do you know that song? Does anyone know where that comes from? It's a great special. You should watch it. Bo Burnham. Everyone, I hope you're ready for a good time. Give me your mental health out of 10, your physical health out of 10. We're going to talk about something D&D, like tabletop related. Very interesting. And then we're going to play some Mass Effect. It's going to be great. Everyone, for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alrighty. It's been a quick, quick little intro, a couple of minutes. If you missed the VOD from the morning, we were doing Skyrim, and in fact, it's our last Skyrim Chronicle for a while. I'm going to give it a long break before we decide to come back to it. I've taken it off the streaming schedule as well, for the simple reason that we've dedicated 27 episodes to it. It's an endless kind of thing, and it really only took off mostly for me, because I enjoyed it. So, and there's a lot of other stuff that we like want to do. There's a lot of other games we want to play, like little mini ones that I really would enjoy that we don't really have the time for if something like that is like occupying a sort of more committed slot. So I would rather take it away and play it alone by myself, which is fine. I've put so much effort into the mods. It was for me. So I'm happy to play that on my own. So we will possibly come back to Skyrim in the far future, but for now you can watch that full sort of partial chronicle, couple of chapters of Dulagash Gromagak's story that takes him from Citadel all the way to the College of Winterhold and beyond. And we see what he does with his last few acts and what he's getting ready to do. And when you see him again, he might be a little bit different. But for now, we're going to move on from Skyrim and go to some other stuff that we've been wanting to play. I know there have been a lot of requests. I haven't got around to a lot of them, so now we can. For now, though, I've got some cool tabletop conundrums for you. There's a really cool little, very good discussion that was going on TikTok a little while ago that I'm going to talk about now. And then we will move on to some Mass Effect, where we have 2 loyalty missions to do and a Citadel to get back to. Very nice, clean cut stream. Yeah, shouldn't take too long this time. Last week was some pretty long ones, but it should be fine right now. Everyone, yeah. Make sure to say hi, no matter how you are feeling today, no matter if you're watching on the VOD in the future, if you're here right now, if you're active in chat, if you're not active in chat. It's just really nice to see you and have you here with me so we can spend some time together. Thanks for making me a part of your day. So, who's in Discord? It is Sylvmaya.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I've decided to meld the two because Thomas was confused. So now I'll do both.
That's gonna be very weird.
Do you prefer Smaya or Milv?
I have to make the choice between two. Smaya is better.
I like Milv. It sounds closer to MILF. That's great.
I'm sterilized for a reason.
We'll go with Smaya. Smaya sounds like smile almost. Yeah.
Better.
How are you doing today?
I think I'm fine. I'm alright
Good.
today.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you, Thomas?
How about you?
How about me? I'm also fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine too. I think about these things when people ask me. It's not just like I'm good.
Yeah.
I genuinely, my day today, I had like the Skyrim stream was still fun, and I still have to work my way around like the combat system and stuff because there's so much that I need to tweak things now that I've been playing it for a while. And I also would like to go into the Nexus like workshop and update all the mods that I haven't updated for like quite a few months, and there's some new ones that I want to add and stuff, so I want to enjoy that part of things. So that's been quite exciting. I have a new special thing coming. I know I'm live talking about this for the first time, but tomorrow, Thursday, for the evening stream, we will have a very special stream. I will say nothing about it, only that it will be a very special stream. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know that makes me excited, because I'm excited for the very special stream. That's all. What else? We did towel laundry 2 days ago, so I hung up the towels.
Did you? What was the? No wait.
Yes.
Was it folding laundry?
Yeah, I folded the laundry, but
Yes.
not like Alfred folds the laundry. I actually folded the laundry. No, I actually did fold the laundry. There was no other laundry folding going on. It was just laundry folding, regular old. Yeah, very boring. Yeah. And then I did the dishes, and then it was a pretty normal day, to be honest. Pretty normal day. I then, with dinner, Hewan and I watched more Iron Fist, which we've been enjoying. Enjoying as an entertainment value kind of thing, but the show itself is written like the most male perspective show I think I've seen in a very long time. It's such like, it's the most cringy, there's some really cringy tropes in there that you can only really get from like late 2000s TV, even though it's not a late 2000s show. It's like a 2010s show. So it's got like, but it's not just male writing, it's also liberal writing, and like, I mean liberal in the actual definition of a liberal. So someone who's like, it's okay guys, we can have good multi-conglomerate companies as well. And like, yeah, it's a little, it's super cringy at times, but it is still entertaining. So yeah. You know, you take it for what it is. It's nice to know that my media literacy like radar is still working and pinging away, and
yeah,
it was nice.
And
it was
you can
relaxing.
and you can recognize the what's the word, like the faults, so to speak, or
Yes.
the lacks of it, and then you can still just be like, but I'm enjoying this.
I agree, 100%. I don't like to spend too much energy there unless it's like something that I believe is actually damaging. Which, to be fair, if you take it far enough, it is. I mean, it is a damaging trope to have sometimes. But the show is done. It's out. And,
yeah,
like, what's going to happen if I watch an episode? So I think it's okay to just look at it as fun. Yeah. Doing very well. 10 out of 10. Holy shit. That's great.
Goddamn, Thomas, awesome.
Wow, it's my day off. The sun is shining. I'm on my balcony with my laptop. There's wine. Flippin' amazing, Thomas. In the afternoon, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Are you still watching the nature documentary that is the kindergarten across the street?
Hmm?
This used to be a thing. We would sometimes get updates of the
Oh, really?
brutal lives of kindergarten children.
The brutal lives of kindergarten children? Tell me he would do
Yeah,
it in a David Attenborough voice. See here,
Billy has pushed Thomas off the swing. Tears flow from the child's face. Calling the parent immediately.
I feel like he should do it like that, otherwise it's a wasted opportunity. Solid Symphony, 9 out of 10. Symphony number 9? Oh, I get it. Very nice. I'm late to stream one time? Nah, dude. That's it. Actually, no. You were late to stream last time as well. You've lost it. So today, it's like, so the morning I woke up and I was like, damn, it's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna open my stream and I'm gonna see First there by Alfred or Ash or something. And no one was there. It was so sad.
Oh,
Ash rolled out of bed like in an hour and a half. It was terrible. What does scheduling even mean to you people? Ugh. How dare you not be at every stream? God. Do you think? Blah, 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 blah. You make it sound so creepy. My apartment is situated with the view of a kindergarten yard. It's pure Game of Thrones down there. I mean, if there are dragons, I'd be down for that. I mean, with the folding of laundry. No. Oh, you can't say shit though, because you started it. I'm just continuing what you started. That was not us. That was you, buddy. That was you. in all seriousness, if you want us to stop, I'll happily stop. But if you're cool with it, in a kind of ironic, secret kind of way, then I will continue to roast. There's not, but there's intrigue and violence. Does one of the kids hold the top of the jungle gym and doesn't let other kids like come up and play unless they give them a fine or something? Like a tithe? Do they have one kid that acts as like the religious leader and sort of makes everyone bow and sort of climb the slide backwards for like a ritual or whatever?
Oh god.
What about the soldiers? Where are the soldiers on the playground? Are there armies? What was the Red Wedding like? That's what I want to know. A kindergarten version of the Red Wedding.
We have our choir's 10-year anniversary concert in 3 weeks.
10 years? That's pretty impressive. Nice.
Yeah. And
Congrats.
we are starting the concert with Reigns of Castamere.
Oh! And who are you? Do you know the bass version of that?
Nope.
The one done by
Nope.
it's not Arcadian Wild, is it? No, it's someone else. They did a version of it, but it's like way down low, so it starts down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So he starts like, and so it goes, and so it goes. And he goes like way down below. It's very cool. A bass version? I need. Yeah, go look it up. Go look up Reigns of Castamere. I think it is Arcadian Wild. I definitely think so. Let me see. Reigns of Castamere. I think it's it's the National. It's the National. Yeah, because the lead singer of the National is a bass. Yeah, so you should go listen to that. The National's version of the Reigns of Castamere. It's very good. You'll know which one it is by the first note because he starts down there. It's very good. Okay, you're still good with it? Excellent. Then I shall continue to rib. Right, I have a very interesting discussion regarding tabletop. So something was going on TikTok the other day, and I'm going to talk about it now. There was a, oh, there we go. There was a video here. I'm going to post, I'm going to do the video, and then we're going to do the actual, we're going to do the video, and then there's a response to it. And there's another response to it, and we're gonna like show, by the same guy. He just kind of made a couple of, so the first guy made a video, and then another guy responded to that guy, and then the same second guy made another follow-up video on that. So we're gonna talk about it. It's very interesting. It's a dynamic. It perfectly encapsulates, in my mind, the role, not only the role between GMs and players, but the dynamics between GMs and players, and those who understand the role, and those who don't. And I'm gonna keep it vague until we've watched the video. So let me stream on Discord and we can watch it like right now. It's very, very, very interesting. This one is entitled this was entitled "It's Not Cheating," an RPG short film. Okay, so here we go. Everyone who's in chat right now, if you have thoughts about this, which if you've played tabletop, I'm sure you have thoughts about this, please communicate them. I would love to know what you think about this. I'm going to talk about it, though, because it's on my mind. Does anyone have a good classical playlist that is just actual classical music? Oh, do you mean actual as in, do you mean actual like classical period music? Because I got you. I'll give you some links when we're done here. Just remind me in DMs, and I'll do it. All right, here we go. This is, It's Not Cheating, an RPG short film. Here we go. Holding a mirror up to society, apparently. Just relax. Let's play the video.
And that's a critical hit for 48 damage. Actually, it's for negative 52 damage. What? The fight was going to be over too fast, so I gave him 100 extra hit points. So I'm being punished for being effective? No, I'm pacing the game. But there exists some lower amount of damage I could have done where you wouldn't have arbitrarily added hit points. And doing that lower amount would have paradoxically been more effective at winning the fight, which is what I would like to do. The fight won't be satisfying if you win too fast. Satisfying for whom? I like the idea that the dice help tell the story, and I think it would be interesting if this guy who acted so high and mighty turned out to be a blowhard we trounced easily. No, he's a badass. I have it right here. And he's going to show off his cool special ability, which hits you for 96 damage. Okay. I know you don't have that many hit points. Oh, I don't think this fight will be satisfying if I go down now. You can't do that. Only I can decide what's fun for you. That doesn't seem fair. Well, you're a player. I'm the game master. The rules don't apply to me. The book even says so. I can even rule that you're alive at 1 hit point. Thank you. I attack the guy and hit. How much damage? I'm not telling you that. You have to. Why? You've already decided how long the fight is going to last. There's no point in chipping away at numbers you're just going to make up anyway. Any choice I make is meaningless unless your whims dictate otherwise. So I guess I'll keep swinging until you decide I've had enough fun. Well, when you put it like that, it kind of sounds like I've trapped us both in an eternal hellish nightmare. Also, you're not even rolling your dice. It's okay, I'm picking the numbers I think tell the best story, just like you. And that's a critical hit for 48 damage.
Thoughts?
Oh boy.
First thoughts, before we watch the response. What do you think?
Yeah. Actually, like, I just glanced over the chat, and yeah, the GM is not quite in tune with what the players believe is fun. What Thomas said. Yeah,
Interesting.
exactly. Like, this is definitely a where they're not playing together. They're playing as adversaries. right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is 1000% coming from an adversarial mindset. Absolutely. That's an interesting angle to take, because usually I like that you go deeper than what the video is actually trying to tell us, which is that it's not okay to fudge dice. And the real what's not okay and okay is it's not okay to fight with your friends, like, unnecessarily. Just have a good time. Agree on what you want to do before you start the game. Like, that should be a conversation over anyway at that point. But specifically with this, I think what's interesting about it is the first time I saw it, I was like, it's not like you feeling unfair is on the surface justified, but really only on the surface. When it comes to the idea of making up rolls and rolling secretly and things like that, here's the thing. I do not like make up numbers, right? I don't fudge dice. I don't roll fake numbers and then decide what's going to happen. Having said that, if I did do that, I would never tell anyone. It's the whole point.
That's so weird that the DM is like just talking out loud that, hey, I am gonna like fudge the dice right
like,
now.
Why would you do it? But the problem is, the next response to that would be, well, you're keeping it secret because you know it's wrong. And it's like, no, I'm not. That's not how this works. And I think when you start to think about it on a more more than a surface level, it falls apart pretty quickly. I don't know. I'm willing to hear other people's points of view, of course, but what I noticed is there were far more people who self-identified as players who were on the players' side, and not very many identified GMs who were on the players' side here. It's very much like, I'm a player and I've not been a GM before, therefore I don't like understand the role necessarily. And by the way, I'm not trying to be condescending here. What I mean by this is, what this is, first and foremost, is, as we've said, an adversarial mindset, which I don't think should be present. If you like that in your games, that's fine, but you will end up with stuff like this. Because if you are adversarial with someone who is the god of your game, that's a really, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy that you're going to get frustrated, because it's the god of your game. The game master can do whatever they want, and you can't do anything about it. And also, an adversarial mindset pits people against a person, not characters against a story, like a world. It's not, it inevitably goes out of character, in my experience, at the very least. And I can't see a way that it doesn't, especially if you're doing it adversarially. Because then, if it is adversarial, it's the skill of the players versus the skill of the DM. And for me, that seems unfair inherently. Firstly, because if all the dice are out in the open, then it's all random anyway. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's all going to be determined by the dice, which is a very interesting contradiction that this video points out. The first one is he talks about, like, I like sort of efficiently winning and stuff. Then why are you playing a dice game? Dice are not efficient. They're not efficient at all. They're random acts. They are literally randomly determining the story, and your job as players and GM is to work within that. But other than that entirely, if you are planning on playing a game with dice, you have to give up the fact that you are not the one who's winning and losing. It's the dice who are winning or losing. You are making a story based on that. And I think that comes with a bit of a, I think there's a bit of a mindset change necessary here. But it is up to I'm happy to hear other people's perspectives, but I got a bit further into my main point than I wanted to initially, but yeah. Well, I'll get to the main points
for a bit.
Oh, okay.
I need to hop
okay,
out
no
for
worries.
a bit. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bye. See you later. I think it can be okay to fudge dice if it supports the fun, the actual fun of the players, but that's not at all what happens here. Yeah. So it's not like fudging dice, but it does come around like it's the same idea. The argument that the players are making is that it takes away your agency. It takes away your ability to fight and things. And he's making very good points on the subject of that. But that's not what the role of the GM is, and that's not what the role of the players are. They're not against each other inherently. They're all together, being all collaborative, and they each play their roles. It's not just that he likes efficiently winning. It's in this specific scenario of quickly killing a badass. That particular theme is up to the dynamic between the players and the GM. There should be enough trust by now that when they get to a BBEG or a badass guy, that the GM is not precious with that character in a way that makes them take away fun for players. And the players are not so precious about how they want to do things that they take away fun for the GM. That is the key difference here in my mind. What I see here is players and GM who are not on the same wavelength, and that should have been done from session 0. So that, to me, that's the issue there. I think the player would be okay with not doing, but he wants the dice to decide that, not the GM. So the issue is that if the dice themselves are a medium, if you don't want them to be the boss of the story, you don't have to. I'm not making an argument for fudging rolls or not fudging rolls, but but there's also something that let's take the rolls of the dice away for a second and talk about him adding HP. First of all, adding hit points is a really, really weird. It's a very basic thing to it's a very basic thing to do to balance something. It's not very creative. It's like the bread and butter. It's pretty boring in my opinion, right? But for me, hi Ray, we're talking about tabletop and how either not just fudging dice rolls, but this particular video was about balancing a monster in combat, in the middle of combat. And yeah, we're talking about the various ways that it is okay and not okay. So this video was made, I'm not going to watch, I'm tempted to watch it again, but now that we've thought about it, you know what? Let me play it again for you, and we can see, because I know you'll have some thoughts on this. I feel like. Also, Kit, I'm going with the Plymouth Fury, the 58. Yeah, I'm just talking with this video in particular. Okay, cool. Thomas, I see you're typing something, so I'll wait for you. Or rather, I'll be waiting for you. But we're gonna watch this video again.
I wasn't typing something.
Oh, hi! You're here. You're in Discord. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I took Sil's spot. Go on. With
very good. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna watch this again for Ray purposes. Let's quickly look through it.
And that's a critical hit for 48 damage. Actually, it's for negative 52 damage. What? The fight was going to be over too fast, so I gave him 100 extra hit points. So I'm being punished for being effective? No, I'm pacing the game. But there exists some lower amount of damage I could have done where you wouldn't have arbitrarily added hit points. And doing that lower amount would have paradoxically been more effective at winning the fight, which is what I would like to do. The fight won't be satisfying if you win too fast. Satisfying for whom? I like the idea that the dice help tell the story, and I think it would be interesting if this guy who acted so high and mighty turned out to be a blowhard we trounced easily. No, he's a badass, I have it right here. And he's going to show off his cool special ability, which hits you for 96 damage. Okay. I know you don't have that many hit points. Oh, I don't think this fight will be satisfying if I go down now. You can't do that, only I can decide what's fun for you. That doesn't seem fair. Well, you're a player. I'm the game master. The rules don't apply to me. The book even says so. I can even rule that you're alive at 1 hit point. Thank you. I attack the guy and hit. How much damage? I'm not telling you that. You have to. Why? You've already decided how long the fight is going to last. There's no point in chipping away at numbers you're just going to make up anyway. Any choice I make is meaningless unless your whims dictate otherwise. So I guess I'll keep swinging until you decide I've had enough fun. Well, when you put it like that, it kind of sounds like I've trapped us both in an eternal hellish nightmare. Also, you're not even rolling your dice. It's okay, I'm picking the numbers I think tell the best story, just like you.
Okay. So, at this point, hi Baron. At this point, watching it the second time, I have so many more thoughts, but they require me to pause the video at the time so that I can have the thoughts in my head at that particular time. But it's really, you know what it feels like? It feels like a conversation between two kids. I'm not being disparaging towards kids here. I love kids. I teach kids. But it feels like a conversation between two kids who are playing make-believe in the park. And one kid goes, I have a gun. And the other kid goes, well, I got a shield for your bullets. And the other kid goes, well, my bullets are made specifically to go through your shield. And the other kid goes, well, my shield's made of something that your bullets are also made out of. So, and it just escalates, right? Ad infinitum. That's what it feels like this adult conversation is to me. It to me fundamentally misses the mark on what the role of the dice are, what the role of the GM is, and what the role of the player is. And it really just sounds like someone who has a grievance with the concept of balance, which is something that I don't think I think is very much misunderstood in the tabletop world, the idea of balance. Let me put it a way that that matches with what he said in the video. He said a couple of things that made me think of this, like arbitrarily adding hit points, or until you decide I've had enough fun, or like this thing that you're doing in the middle, right? He's sort of upset at the fact that there seems to be an arbitrary change, right? And for me, it seems like the way to think about this is that game masters are not game developers. We balance things on the fly because tabletop is a game of improv. If I gave a monster that many hit points before the fight, and then it turned out it was way too meaty and you couldn't take it down and you all died, would you feel like that was fun because I stomped you? Or would you feel like that was a little bit weird because I'm the god of the world and I can do whatever I want and add, like I could have given him 1,000 million hit points before the session began and thought, yeah, that should be fun. And then it turns out it wasn't fun. Am I not allowed to change my mistake now? What is the difference there? The real kind of takeaway from this, in my mind, is it's not... He said very particularly the dice tell the story. He didn't say the dice tell the story. He said the dice help to tell the story. And I think that's very important to remember. The dice are helping. But at any point, the role of the game master is to decide how big the dice, how big of a role the dice play in telling that story. Another example I can think of is, this is just in combat, and it's using the most boring example of adding hit points. But I'll give you another one. When a player wants to do something in a game, any tabletop game that requires dice, usually there is a skill check involved. And I say, make this check. And then in my mind, what do? I pull a number from thin fucking air, and I say, this is the DC to beat. Where did I get that from? How did I get it? Is it unfair that I picked that? Should there be a note that I wrote down beforehand that tells me that? Or am I playing fast and loose because this is a game of improvisation or storytelling? And then the player goes, okay, I rolled a 15. And I'm like, oh, sorry, that fails. And the player goes, wait, what was the DC? And I said the DC was 16. And it's like, wait, that's unfair because this you didn't take into account this and this and this. But my role is to balance, not yours. And I feel like that is the thing that people are missing, that there should be enough trust. There should be enough trust at the table that the players trust the GM to balance and the GM trusts the players to have that agency and to make those plays that surprise even the GM and to I think that on the player's side it sounds a little bit like I'm giving attitude because I want to win and because I'm against the GM, and from the GM side in this video it's giving I have attitude because it's a monster I'm precious about and I didn't want him to go down too quickly. And that's also a problem that you should deal with. But yeah. So we're gonna go to the response on that, which is very interesting and does take another angle, but this is the main video. Though sometimes the dice are just wrong. In a very free flow system, WoW events, I had a monk, a dancer, elegant, balanced, dexterous, and yet I always rolled super low for checks against stumbling and falling. It was so stupidly consistent, I hated it. My emotes way too often started with usually elegant and balanced, but now, yes, and what happens when you're no longer usually elegant and balanced anymore? What happens when you've rolled so low so many times because it is purely random that your character is actually not that way anymore? Like, what happens when that average is tipped to the other side and it's suddenly not the character you want to play? Then what? Do you just give it up to the dice? Because then it's just a bunch of people rolling dice to determine what happens. Why do you even make a character in the first place if the dice are going to dictate whether they succeed or fail? Just let the dice determine your character's stats. Let the dice determine your character's personality traits, which we don't do. We make them ourselves. We make them because we want them to succeed in a certain way. And that's the point of this. That is the point of this.
But isn't there also in D&D a principle that says that you only roll if there's like a real chance of failing? But if you have
that's
someone
also
who should accomplish something. Then
that's also a good point. Yeah. So there is there are a lot of moments where there's a whole other issue that we could talk about where a GM will be like, yeah, roll to open this door, or or roll to take a couple steps forward. Like that's not how that works either. So yeah, you're absolutely right. But this is more to do with like rebalancing on the fly during a game, which a GM is trusted to do all the time. That's their one job. And as a player, you should trust them to do it effectively. And if you don't trust them, you need to talk about that. That's something that you need to communicate. Okay, sort of like how with the sequel trilogy. Oh, Star Wars? Okay. Kylo Ren breaks his helmet. Oh yeah, well now he fixes it again because I think it's cool. I will say, like, I mean, I hear what you're saying. But I think that breaking the helmet and that's more of a symbolic narrative choice rather than like in that specific situation. But I see what you're getting at. Also, why did this DM declare the hit points change smugly? Yeah, exactly. It reeks of like, this is what me as a player thinks that my GM is thinking. Like this, I clearly believe that my GM is like out to get me, which is just a terrible relationship to have with your GM. The entire thing could have been avoided if he just didn't say anything. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. He could have just gone, yeah, that hits. Sick. Yeah, it's wild. Why is there subs where milk should be? I want you to read that sentence again and then try and help me understand it, please. I once had an act-ending villain that got paralyzed using a finite item that the party hung onto, and then she was taken down in 2 turns. It was stupid. I'd made multiple spells and abilities. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, fair enough. They approached it well. The dice were on their side. I let them have it, and it was hilarious. The spells were then passed on to the players through the spellbook as loot, so it wasn't wasted work. Cool approach. That's great. And a bunch of other GMs would have done something different. Yeah, I like that. Sometimes it's cool that a boss gets taken down in 2 turns. Sometimes it's not. And I'm not precious about my characters when I'm a GM. I have very much learned to let go. I used to be way worse with it. But when it comes to, for me, my number one goal is a good story. And I trust my players, and my players trust me, that we're all out to tell a good story, first and foremost. That's it. What feels good will happen. What feels like a good story, not what feels good necessarily, because there's pain, definitely, but what feels like an effective narrative is told, as much as we can possibly do. And that requires balancing on the fly. I love watching your audio turn into mush while my internet turns into inter out. Nice. Yeah, GM stands for good man. Yes, that's me. A good man. GM stands for game master. We're talking tabletop. There are sub sandwiches where the milk usually is. So now I have no milk for my cereal. I need you to say milk so that you're not speaking Afrikaans, because that's what milk is. We say M-I-L-K. I felt it was a powerful moment for them. Yeah. It felt good. They took down a powerful mage, and it served as a benchmark for how far the player characters had come and how powerful they'd grown. Perfect narrative device. Wonderful. Something that they'd been building up to this entire time, and their strength pays off, and it works. And that's cool. Fantastic. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, the everything good man. That's me. All right. So this is the response video to this. Very quickly. I'm just going to play you the first one because the whole conversation goes up a lot better, a lot longer. But this is the main one. And this line here, I want you to... it really hammers it home for me.
Satisfying for whom? I like the idea that the dice help tell the story, and
Hot take, players don't know what they like. The idea of something is much different than the experience of something. The video makes the case that DMs shouldn't add hit points to creatures mid-combat, that it's less satisfying for the players, and that...
First of all, adding hit points mid-combat is, I contest, the laziest way to balance on the fly. 100%.
Conceit rests on this idea of, I like the idea of this. The players like the idea that the dice tell the story and the combat ends quicker. But consider this question. What if the DM added those 100 hit points to that monster while they were planning the session? Does that then make it okay? If they had anticipated the party's damage output or general efficacy against the creature that they created or either brought into the combat from one of the books, is that okay? Because if that's okay, then the problem is not that 100 hit points are being added, but the problem is when the hit points are being added. And I don't think that's a very fair problem to have. It's not really fair to expect every DM to be able to anticipate how much damage output their party has. That's
especially when there are dice involved. And dice take all skill out of it. 100, like almost 100%. When you roll dice, there is always a chance that it's going to go down. Obviously, modifiers are a different thing. So modifiers increase and decrease likelihood. That's not lost on me. But dice add inherent randomness to it that cannot ever be 100% accounted for. That's the point. That's why in-game balancing is so important.
That's just not a strength that certain people have, or they're new to the game. In a perfect world, you give your enemies the exact amount of hit points they need, but people are wildly imperfect. And I think that expectation also misunderstands the role of a GM. If the GM wants to provide an experience in which the bad guy is threatening and scary and poses a danger to the players, they are entitled to do whatever they need to do to achieve that, as long as you are operating in good faith with your players.
Good faith.
Satisfying for whom?
Good faith. As long as it's in good faith, as long as there's communication behind it, as long as there is expectations set before the game that you trust the GM and the GM trusts you, there should not be an issue with in-session rebalancing. And that does not mean that the players do not have agency in the story. And I think that there's another point that he made here that was very, very interesting here. In a perfect world, you give your enemies the exact amount of hit points they need, which is boring because we like to see what cool and creative ways the dice can affect the story and outcomes and things. We like that element of randomness in things, as long as we acknowledge that having that element of randomness will also make things less fun sometimes. And sometimes they'll make things more fun. And it's the GM's job to know that. Okay, so to make up for it, now they found themselves shipwrecked without half their stuff and unable to long rest because of the conditions. Hey, listen, up a peg, down a peg. I'm sure you enjoyed that, actually. Also, yes, I know they say milk in the Midwest. I'm definitely just teasing. Don't let the dice take over. Rolls a 6. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's exactly the same. Let the dice help tell the story, not be in charge. Otherwise, the GM just doesn't exist. Just have the monster stat blocks out in the open and have the players roll. That's it. Then you don't even need a GM. As an aside, this man has the greenest eyes on Earth. You're right. Yo, yeah, that's very green. I literally didn't know that was genetically possible. Maybe he's wearing contacts. I don't know. The good faith is a huge thing there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, kid. Sorry about the internet. What's all this then, Raz? We're talking about D&D, innit? We're talking about, we're speaking about tabletop. And how the GM's role is to balance in session and not, and the player's role is not make a fuss about that because they trust the GM, yeah? You can even break the wall of immersion in the moment and ask, hey, what kind of expectations for this fight do you guys have? Yes! Yes! You can do that, and you should do that. Very, very good. Very good plan. Like, before a fight goes, I can't tell you how many times before a session goes in or before something big is about to go down, I check in with a player and be like, are you cool with this? How do you feel about this? Sometimes I will literally have the bad guy go, he's going to try and do this, but it's pretty rough. So before I do it, is everyone okay with it? It's as easy as that. And I trust that my players do that as well. My players literally go, I'd like to do this. Is it okay? Sometimes when it's like a really big thing. Because we have that mutual respect that we're in it for the story. We're in it for each other. That's the whole point. So I have a player who has access to a really powerful ability that he can use at any time. It's the Force, because that's the system we have. He has a really powerful ability. Potentially an insta-kill ability, and he's used it to great effect. I trust him so completely with the use of that ability because he only uses it when it's really cool to use it. And he and I know what's cool. And whenever he does use it, he's asked me, is this a cool moment for that? And I go, hell yeah, go for it. Because we know already. I know he won't abuse it. That's what it is. It's trust. You're not playing a video game. It's not a video game. You're not playing against a computer. You are humans playing with another human. That's it. I feel like I've been around TTRPG people who've had more adversarial ways of handling their shared storytelling. And unfortunately, I have to tell you, you're not alone in that. I have too. I've also been blessed to be around people who do not have that and who have, and I feel like as we've grown older as a community, we've learned that as well as a tabletop community. We've definitely learned the we've learned what it means in the little minutia of the game, what it means to trust each other, what it means to favor a good story over everything else, and what it means to move away from that adversarial mindset. I've learned that certainly within the last 5 years, and I in theory I always wanted to move away from it before that, but I really feel like I've evolved in that mindset over the last 5 years. So it's not been forever. I have brown eyes that look like black eyes. Oh, damn. It can also be the light. My eyes appear entirely green or muddy brown, depending on the light. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I have brown eyes. And again, same as me, Thomas. They change color depending on the light that I'm with. I have, or the light that I'm in, rather. I have brown eyes, and they're darker in the winter, and when the sun shines on them, they turn gold. It's great. Or like a darkish kind of, like an amber sort of thing. I think when you do it that way, your players are generally more receptive to moments they may otherwise be uncomfortable with because of the trust and the question like that pulls in. Yes, they are more comfortable with you rocking their shit if you check with them beforehand if they're comfortable with it. Or if you check with them a couple sessions before and say, is it okay if maybe in the near future something pops up that makes you feel this way? And then the player can go, hell yeah, let's do it. I kidnapped a player once Because a couple of sessions ago, I was like, what do you think? Like, how attached are you to the fate of this character? Like, what do you, when they die, or if they get mortally wounded, or if something like a lingering injury happens to them, like what would, let's say they got taken away from the party for a while, how would you feel about that? And the player went, fuck me up, daddy. And I went, let's do it. And then I did. And it was very effective. It was very, very effective. And it was so effective, in fact, that the player, another player, when they saw that first player got kidnapped, initiated going after that player, and then they both got kidnapped. It was freaking phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed it. Totally agree with that. Yeah, my entire approach to important fights is to create mechanical conditions for things like effective damage or to mitigate enemy abilities, etc. It makes fights memorable. Yeah, absolutely. A lot less HP and damage number. Yes, absolutely. You can't cheese the numbers if the fight is narratively interesting. And why would you want to? Because go play a video game if you want to do that. This is not a video game. I know everyone has their own idea of like what they want to do. Lots of people want to number crunch. And to be honest, I love number crunching. I'm a big fan of it, right? But I will never put that above the story. Never put it above the narrative. Obviously, no judgment to people who do want to do that. But it just feels like if it's your main priority, then just don't have a GM. Just have everyone be a player, roll the dice, have the monsters in front of you, and that's it. Also, to chip into the eye discussion, I learned I have central heterochromia, so I've got mostly dark blue eyes, but I've got a ring of hazel around my pupil. Yes, I noticed that when I met you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And then we all cried with the aftermath of that kidnap. Yes, it was pretty soul-destroying, yeah. Hi, Rain! We're talking about TTRPGs, and we're done now. We're going to move on to Mass Effect, but we're wrapping it up, at least. It's basically about the role of the GM, the role of the players, how to move away from being adversarial, and mainly a discussion about balancing combat, or balancing the session in the middle of the session, versus, balancing stuff in the session. Very important things for GMs to know when they prioritize narrative over everything else. Hold on. You have to you have to learn when is an appropriate time to balance something mid-combat, because your players should trust you enough to do that balancing in a way that is narratively satisfying, that doesn't feel like their agency is taken away. I always just thought my eyes were fucking blue, dog. Wait, did you not see the little ring on the inside and go, wait a minute, that's not blue? And then you thought, hello. Like, I guess I don't have slight blue anymore. Hello, Sylv.
I return.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Thomas.
I can't wait to have to do that mid-session, Lamau. Yeah. Also, everyone, Rain is doing their first, run at D&D GMing, and we're all very excited for them, so yay. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm very stoked for you, my dude. I hope it goes super well. Yeah, I still need at least one more player. Well, if I didn't live in Korea, then I would be contacting you. But unfortunately, ideally 2 more. How many do you have now? You wanted 5 players? So you have 3 now, right? Okay, still looking for 2. Go looking. Sometimes people just don't respond to @everyone tags. Like, just go looking. You'll find people. 3. I wanted 4 to 5. 4. I'll be honest. 4. Perfect. You don't need more than that. I have 6. It's exhausting. I love it. Love it. Never do it again. I don't think. I think maybe in like 20 years' time, when I'm old, I'll be able to do like 6 players again. I can't. I can't, man. It's terrible. Cool Star Wars poster wall. Thank you. It took me a little while to put up. Blue Tone, hello. Welcome to the stream. Are you a tabletop fan? Because that's what we're talking about now. But are you also a Mass Effect fan? Because that's what we're getting into soon. So if you're here for Mass Effect, stick around. We'll get there. I legit just thought that's what everyone's eyes did because it got close to the pupil, so I literally didn't think about it until I saw an article, then started noticing other people didn't have that. Oh yeah, fair enough. I have autism, man. I never make full eye contact with anyone.
Too relatable, right? Too relatable.
I challenge you. We made lots of eye contact. That sounds a little bit sus, but we made lots of eye contact in when we met. That sounds more sus. I
have a quick question. Someone mentioned partial heterochromia, or when you had like a brown ring around the pupil. What was that called?
Yeah.
Someone
partial
said something.
heterochromia.
A ring or yeah, like the heterochromia exists in like different ways. You can have it like around your eyes, you can have it on the inside, you can have like one different eye color from the other one, and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. I do have like a brown ring sort of thing. That's probably why.
Oh, you also have a ring? Oh, interesting.
I just shared a picture of my eye up close in no mic, so you can see it. But because
Oh
the
god.
colors are very close to each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder if that would count. Yeah, it's a little bit of hazel
I
on the
have no
inside.
idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah.
I think it was normal.
Soon,
least around
depending on
here.
the number of tangents. Yeah, Blue Turn. We do tend to go on many tangents when we talk about things, which I do not apologize for because I like talking. That's why I stream.
This is why we have a stun lock counter.
We have a stun lock counter, but technically, we generally, by tradition, we have a discussion before we start the stream to kind of warm people up. So this is just the warm-up discussion. We're getting into the game now. But tell us about yourself, Blue Turn. Welcome to the community. How are you doing today? What's your mental health like? Are you, what are you up to? What do you do? Where are you from? What's your bank account number? If it's D&D, the game is kind of already balanced for 4 people. Yes, it's perfectly balanced. Well, I say perfectly. It's a dice game, but it's ideally balanced for 4 people. So if Rain, if you're gonna bring in 5 or 6, it will start to be shifted very quickly. You will see that when you look at like D&D monsters and their challenge ratings and trying to like throw things at people, you will have to add more, and yeah, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. You really will. I've played with 1 player. I've played with 2 players. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and then I don't think 7, and then I've played with 10. So I've had a lot of experience with player numbers before, and yeah, I would say 4 is the sweet spot for a reason. Like I'm very happy with 4. 3 was also enjoyable. I really enjoyed 3, especially if one of those players is a summoner or has an animal companion, because that kind of counts as like half a player.
I'm laughing at Raz.
Hang on, I'll get there. Hold on.
Yes.
Don't contact 3 blue 1 brown is heterochromia of like a quarter piece of their eyes. Oh, that's why their channel's named 3 blue 1 brown. Yeah, that makes sense. Very cool. Oh man, that's my secret. I look at the bridge of your nose. It makes it look like I'm making eye contact. Oh wow, my life has been a lie. Our eye contact was a lie. God, awful. Good community members share their credit card number. Correct. The expiration date and the 3 numbers on the back of the card to foster good community spirit.
Oh, good lord.
Speaking of TTRPGs, one of my favorite additions to our group's arsenal of tools is a judge's gavel. Oh, helps curb excessive table talk and tangents. That's potentially really nice if everyone's like cool with that. I would feel so cool. I studied law. That's like my whole jam. I would bang that gavel all day. And if banging the gavel on the desk doesn't work, we can bonk the offending player. Correct! Especially if the hammer's made out of some particularly hard wood. I feel like it might get the message across. Just add things to encounters until your players start screaming, then add one more thing and it's balanced. Correct! Accurate GMing. Average GM gameplay. I never roleplayed. You've never RP'd before? It's a wonderfully rewarding experience. I suggest you find some people to do it. Either in, like, do some cool searching around an MMO that you play, maybe. You can find some cool people there. Of course, you can find some not cool people there, too. But there's some good gems. And, yeah. And, or join a D&D game or something. MJ wants to bang one of his players with his particularly hard wood. Is that what you wanted? Do you want me to say it again in a different voice? Shall I dance more for you?
Yes.
Ringmaster? Doing good, thanks. I don't know much about tabletop gaming, aside from painting some Warhammer figures as a kid. Oh, we have Warhammer fans and, like, painters here. We have mini painters and fans of that here as well, yeah. A very good friend of mine, like, lives and breathes Warhammer painting. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, tabletop gaming, we are a big, we're a big community of a lot of interests. Speaking of which, let's start Mass Effect. And,
We're a big community of nerds.
Yeah, and with lots of interests like mine, which is why I started the community, these lots of interests kind of come together in a single live stream, and we often talk about lots of different things. The main point of this community is education and learning through each other. Mutual education and effective communication is why I'm here. I feel why I was put on this earth and why this community exists in the first place. So if you like that kind of thing, media literacy, a healthy understanding of politics, idealism, positivity, communication, etc. Oh, empathy, important too. Then you've come to the right place. Also, I'm now small in the corner because the game is starting, so. I will also take that away because we're done there. Okay. You're the one who decides to read it. I was just putting it in chat. I read all the chat messages. You don't, you know how this works. Niche? No, we're bored as fuck here. No, yeah, there's no niche. There's no niche. We cast the widest nerd net.
Yay!
Okay. Let's go, man. Painting minis is fun. I had to give it up in the pursuit of more affordable purchases, such as mortgage. Correct! Very, very true. Okay. Sil,
Hell
can you
yeah,
say something to me?
Rain! Hello? Hello?
Oh, cool. Okay, hold on a second.
Blah.
Oh, shit. Wait. That's not a good idea.
What's up?
I want to... It's probably here, isn't it? Oh, it's here? Hang on. I gotta find the right clip. Because... Ah, yeah, it's on the end. Yeah, okay. Cool, we're back. Sometimes my my audio interface cuts out and stuff. But now I have things, so here we go.
Yeah.
I will also stream on Discord.
Yay.
Here we go. And we'll open up the chat nicely. And if you want to interact with the stream, now's your time. Leave a like, do comments on VODs and things. Share it with your friends. Unless all your friends are here, in which case, job done. I'll get back to the chat in a second. Give me just a moment. Okay. By the way, I forgot to say I got a pass with distinction on analytic philosophy. Let's go. Yo! Wait. I have things for this. Oh, come on. Really? No! No, it doesn't work. Oh, damn it. Wait.
Sorrow.
Wait. I had sounds here, and now I want to reprogram them. Give me a second. Is this the... Fine, I'll just do it manually like a weirdo instead of with my stream deck. There you go. Enjoy. Here we go. Yeah, that's my cheering sound. Hell yeah. Very good. Good job, Rain. That's great. That's really great. Yeah, well earned. Hard work, my dude. Nice. I love playing miniature war games. I enjoy building the minis, but man, I despise painting for some reason. I have dabbled. When I say dabbled, I did like a little beginner class once that was quite fun, and then I've done coatings on my Shatterpoint figures, and I got so stressed about it that I was screwing it up that I've left it alone now, and I haven't done it for months. I will go back to it eventually, but right now in my mind it's a little bit fresh. I'm literally the opposite, Raz, but then I've not played a proper war game since I was like 14 or something, so perhaps my opinion has changed. Ah, okay. And peasant voice. Job's done. I do fuck with board games more these days, so maybe I'll like them. I love a good board game. Oh, so good. Speaking of inviting people, I might get around to getting Miss Elfberg in the server today. Yo! Very cool. Our wife is joining. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Was that... Wait, what?
I just remember some memes. I'm trying to find it.
Was that yell sound from a game? Blue Tone, that was me. So a long time ago, we played the first Mass Effect game by a couple months ago, and I made a sound while playing Quasar when I lost that was pain, and my friends clipped it and we made it a Discord sound. So yeah.
Yes.
I've not been able to.
Meme.
Oh, okay, cool. If you want to see what meme Sylv just posted, join the Discord. Link down below if you want to be part of the community. I've not been able to recreate that sound. I also finished up all my voice recording for Henentier's Steam Crag, so whenever that releases for Skyrim, you'll be able to meet me in-game as an old man. Yay! I'll get the mod. I'll absolutely get the mod. I tried my hand at painting... Oh yeah?
Yep,
So go ahead, go ahead.
Ray, I can imagine your old man voice. Like, holy shit, that's gonna sound amazing.
I think Ray does an aged character might be your best voice in my opinion. I think there's a I've told you this before, but it's your tone quality that's like more how do I say this? Rich? Yeah, it's more like it's thicker almost. It's warmer and it creates really, really nice old people. I tried my hand at painting minis like years ago when Tomb Kings were a thing. Problem is, not only was I not good at it, Tomb Kings are particularly expensive because for some reason they made those minis out of tin, not plastic. Jesus, metal minis. Wow, that sounds very expensive. I've also doubled up that recording. Yeah, go ahead.
Go on. I tried painting. I painted my ex's minis with him, and painting the metal minis was so much shit.
Awful,
because so
the paint just falls off. You need like so much primer first. Yeah. Even the primer will fall off. I've also doubled up that recording as my creative project for the end of this year. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, nice. Good to know I'll peak in my 50s. We're only going up from here. All right, we've dillied and dallied enough. If you expected any more ados, you'll be sorely disappointed because without further ado, what happened last episode was very eventful. We went to the planet of Illium, and not only did we secure 2 more, in fact the last 2 members on the Elusive Man's dossier for the Normandy's crew, that being Thane Krios, a deadly Drell assassin, and Samara, an Asari Justicar. We also learned about both of their loyalty missions. Samara is looking for her daughter, who has turned into a crazy murderer called an Ardat Yakshi. It's a genetic condition that she has passed on to all 3 of her children. One of them has gone rogue, and it is weighing very, very heavily on her. And Thane Krios suffers from Kepral's syndrome, which is slowly killing him. It's really just a party of sunshine and rainbows, isn't it? Everyone's so happy. They've got such a good upbringing. Anyway, Thane has a long-lost son that he, for lack of a better word, abandoned. But he chose to leave because he didn't want his son getting caught up in the assassin life. Unfortunately, because being an assassin was all his son ever saw from his father before he left, his son turned into an assassin anyway. So we're now going to go after him and find out, like, why he's done this, and hopefully he can change. Or, you know, make his own choices, because that's also something that we respect here. And then we also learned about, we went on to Miranda's loyalty mission, and we found her long-lost sister that she rescued as a baby. We learned all the moral quandaries that come from that. She lost her best friend, and finally, on a little nudging from us, making contact with her sister. Regarding that choice, I want to quickly touch on that a little bit. Usually, if I were with someone and they were in that situation, if I were, I would suggest once, if I were there, I would say, don't you want to say hi? And if they were very adamant and they put a boundary there that they didn't want to do it, I would have pulled away. Having said that, this is a video game where, unfortunately, your companions don't really have a lot of individual agency outside of you. If you tell them to do something, they'll do it. So it really, if you think about it too much, it does kind of fall apart in that sense. So I like to think of it more as a gentle nudge rather than a command and taking away your agency, because I feel like a lot of the characters have it in their heart to do it anyway. But yeah, I think we made the right choice to get Miranda to go see her sister. And once... Yeah, go ahead, Sil.
We have to go with video game logic.
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
We are the main character, and we have to make choices for the NPCs because they're NPCs.
It's main character stuff, for sure. And with that said, this episode, we are going back to the Citadel, from one city to another. We have 2 missions to do on the Citadel, which should take up the main proportion of the stream. The first one will be going straight to Garrus, and the second one will be going to Thane. Garrus has found a lead on where Sidonis, the one who betrayed and killed his squad, was last seen, and that is on the Citadel. He wants to find him and kill him, and we're going to see how that works. Obviously, Garrus blames himself for the loss of his team and believes, although he wouldn't say so, believes the actions of Sidonis as a force of nature that he had complete control over. Thane, on the other hand, he's obviously got his son who's following in his footsteps. He doesn't want him to do that, so we're going to go to the Citadel and figure out what's going on there. Either way, 2 reasons to go to the Citadel. Reason number 1, Garrus. Reason number 2, Thane. Before we do any of that, fish.
Fish.
It is a tradition.
Today is the day of alien husband.
Ah, it is. Oh, yeah. So we can get our romance with Garrus going, because that's something we've been waiting for. We have been dodging left, right, and center, waiting for Garrus, saving ourselves for Garrus, because I've never done a Garrus romance before. I would love to know what it's about. I've been told it's quite nice. I'm just sad that we can't romance Tally as a female shepherd, because Tally's romance is the best. I would say that Jack is possibly the deepest in terms of like impact for her, but for me, Tally's is the best, like the most wholesome. All right, yeah, we're not gonna run around in an evening dress. We are definitely doing hoodie, and I think we're gonna change our colors. Let's go with something a little, yeah, slightly less shiny, and we can go with oh, I do like some of these. Oh yeah, let's go with like a steely kind of color. And then over here, I think this goes to the back as well. We gotta make this feel good. Let's go with not too bad. Maybe a white would be good. Yeah, I like that. And then the pattern, we can make the pattern color a I don't think I'm gonna make that one white. I think I'm gonna go with that one and be oh, I actually like that a lot. Yeah, let's go with that one. Cool. Blues. Very good. Let's see something quickly. Ah, yeah, I scrolled up. I saw your message earlier, Bluetone. I was focusing on your, like, why you were here during Mass Effect, but I didn't highlight it. Welcome. I'm glad you're doing well. And, yeah. Feel comfortable. Are you hydrated today? They're Tomb Kings, not Tin Kings. Maybe the NPCs will make their own decision after 5 years when they get infused with AI, or 15. I think it's less about the AI thing and more of an unfortunate trope that exists in games where the main character takes agency away from their companion. It's very easy to let companions make their own choices. See Baldur's Gate 3, where there is still that trope. That trope still exists even in a game like that, but a lot of the things your characters do are of their own accord, regardless of what you do, and I think that's really, really cool. Okay,
except Will.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, does Will not do his own thing? I thought it's been a while since I played, but
there is one huge decision for Will that
you decide for him.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't let you a choice, because everything else, every other choice, at least from what I remember, it's like 2 options. It's like option
I know that one.
A, option B, and then the third option, which is let the NPC decide.
Yeah, let the NPC
Will's
decide.
choice doesn't have let the NPC decide. You have to make the choice for him.
I hate that. And again, that's why I said it still exists even in a game like that. But it is possible, and it's possible without AI. All right, so I think Jacob and Morden, we've spoken to them. They just want to talk about their loyalty missions. We haven't done Morden's yet. Miranda, Garrus, Samara, Thane. We've talked to everyone here. Yeah, nothing. Let's go straight to the crew, and we'll go and do some traveling.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Okay. Alright, we have intel to give to Liara about the Shadow Broker mission. We're not going to do that today. We're going to the Citadel. Here we go.
Alien husbands.
Arglak's
No
not here.
Arglak.
Doing my best, guys. Doing my best. Okay, to the Citadel. Ah, the visuals are always stunning. All right, I'm gonna take a little second while I eat a banana chocolate pie. So give me a second
Ooh, fancy.
while I just. I'm gonna literally just one-shot it. Hold on.
Jesus.
Mmm.
Who's the one who's missing?
That's a good question, Sylv.
Because I
Wait
don't fucking remember.
Wait and see. The elusive man's dossier is complete, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And my memory is not.
It's okay.
Hi,
We'll
Thomas.
find out.
Hi again. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I am simply... Man, there's so many companions in this game. Yeah, absolutely. I've lost my ability to control Discord from my Stream Deck, so I'm just going to quickly restart. Restart Stream Deck and hope that it works.
Hopefully.
Let's see. Come on. Maybe I need to restart Discord.
Oof.
Okay. Alright. I will do that next stream because that's going to take too long. So we'll just let this be as it is. Right. Let's go back. Right. Who are we taking with us? Miranda now has her alternate appearance. She has two of them, actually. That's the...
Ooh.
I like this outfit, but I do like this one, and I wanted her to wear that one for a little bit. So we'll do that one, and then... Yeah, there's Jack, there's Kasumi. Okay, right. Very obviously, we've got two loyalty missions here, Garrus and Thane. So we're gonna do both.
So, take the alien husbands.
Obviously, take both alien husbands. I'm gonna evolve warp into damage is hugely increased or the blast radius. Yeah, we're definitely doing heavy warp because that's 700 newtons of detonation force. Anyone want to do some quick maths and do some comparison for me? Like, what is 700 newtons of detonation force? How much would that be? Rain, get on it. I know you're, I know your ears would perk up at that if you were here. We'll put overload up for Garrus as well because I really like overload. Put it on heavy. And for me, I'm good. We have nothing here. Excellent. I want you to have the... Yeah, not the Viper. Get the Mantis for you. And for Thane, also the Mantis and the Locust. Yes, Locust for me. Have the Singularity Projector. Let's go! Yep, they're here.
References to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay, cool. Now, the last time we were here, we did speak to this person, so we're not going to listen to them again. But this guy apparently has more to say, so let's see.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
You needed to go through security.
Why are you treating me like a criminal?
Because you tried to bring a 15-centimeter serrated blade on a public shuttle.
You humans are all racist.
Rain is asking the number.
No, thank you.
Next.
700 newtons. Not 700,000. 700 newtons of force. Alright. Oh, CSEC, let's talk to Thane, yeah.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know CSEC too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
That's terrifying. Not terrifying because CSEC is, like, sloppy, because to the average person, you know, they're not going to be, they're never going to be fully proofed. But terrifying that you know that. And I would love to know what those are. Alright, so let's talk to Captain Bailey about...
No reason whatsoever.
Yeah. I wanted to do Garrus first, but hold on a second. So... yeah, find Fade in the warehouse. I think when we go to, yeah, Samara's here. With Thane, it's search for someone who knows about Thane's son. He passed through CSEC, so we can talk to CSEC while we're here. I don't know if they're gonna actually go to him yet. Let's do Garrus's first, so we don't accidentally kick it off a little bit early. So we're gonna go to the warehouse district, question mark? Let's see. Yeah, Neon Markets on... oh, yeah, warehouse near the Neon Markets on Zakera Ward. Okay. So, Neon Markets. Dark Star Lounge, Soda Fountain... warehouse. Okay, we're going down. Awesome. This way. Alrighty. There should also be some things we can buy, so I think we might do a little bit of shopping first.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best
we've
place for
we've
food
heard
on the
that.
whole damn city.
Nothing about food here. Also, no, Rain, I want to hear some scale. I want to hear, like, how much force how would it feel to be hit with 700 megatons of force?
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Damn right it is. We've given our endorsement. New fish.
East.
New fish. Ooh, a model of Sovereign. Nice. Hi, how's business since I endorsed
Welcome
things?
back. I'm just browsing. Of course.
Ah, well,
Maybe
that's
a
fine.
fish then?
What?
No, not a fish.
It's a fish.
Fine.
Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be dead in a couple of years.
Converted to a unit we actually know? Oh, well, I mean, newtons are easy to convert to something like kilograms, but it's more like, because it's a vector, it's a unit of force, it happens in a direction. I want to learn, like, how, like, if you were hit by a train, how many newtons of force would that be? Or, like, if you... like, I was just gonna... I could Google it myself, but I want you to do it, because that's the role of chat.
Chat engagement.
Correct. Oh! Anyone know what that means?
No.
It means bon appetit in Japanese.
Oh.
Very cool.
It's so funny that
Commander
English
Shepard,
doesn't
and
have
this is my
that.
favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, I suppose we pilfered it from the French. I wonder if there is a,
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
We got a few of them. It's okay. Got a few of them. No, I'm not going to do tech damage here. I think damage protection would be good. Yeah, definitely damage protection. I think... yeah, I think bon appetit, like, we would say, like, enjoy your meal. Like, that would be...
This looks like the place.
Yeah.
The Forger's thug should be in.
Look, it took me a long time
Here we
to
go.
get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter.
Alright, let's do a save first before we head in. And let's go help Garrus. Hey, guys. There's gonna be a fight. Oh, they're Krogan. Okay. Are we gonna fight? I don't want to fight.
Faceplate color.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Volus?
Fade, you're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
Those look like twins, the Krogan.
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
Oh.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Oh, Garrus.
Garrus, goddammit.
Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountain!
Oh, yeah, let's just go.
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
Also, they're the same color green.
Yeah. Alright, so...
The Volus and the Krogan.
I'm specifically doing that because Garrus already pulled a gun. So if they're gonna shoot us, I'm gonna get there. We're just gonna talk, alright?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade.
But shit, Garrus.
I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
He's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns.
Okay.
Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
I hate how quickly Garrus draws weapons on people. He makes me, like... He makes me act quick or be dead. It's so frustrating. I hate it. Yeah, we know what the Blue Suns are. We know who Harkin is, yeah.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back.
Yeah, Harkin was another dude from
He used his
ME1.
knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Thade was born.
Ah, so you're not Fade. Harkin is Fade, okay.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sidonis.
Let's get going.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Why does Shepard like, yeah, I'm his sidekick? It's such a weird pose, man. We're not gunslingers. God. We just killed people. Alright, Garrus got that police syndrome. Yeah, he does. He literally does. It's because he is a police officer. And it's very frustrating. Well, he's an ex-police officer.
Why would you come to a Zakara war?
Okay, now where do we go? So we're gonna go hail a cab. Okay, to the factory where Harkin is hiding out. I thought that we would teach Garrus a better way. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. Alright, factory district. Here we go. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Garrus and Thane, let's go. 3 snipers. What could go wrong? If this car could not get shot down, that would be great. Excellent. Okay, Garrus. Right, we gotta understand that Garrus is even more on edge now than he would ordinarily be because he's close to getting to Sidonis. Hey, buddy. You look like your ex-cop.
There he is.
Shepard?
Yep. Oh, it's the dude!
Stand there, stop them! Stop them!
It's that dude! It's the dude who called me.
All you want, Harkin, we'll find you.
Oh my God, Garrus!
What dude? I don't know.
Take cover! This should punch through their armor.
It's the dude who hit on us in the bar.
Oh,
It's the dude we could punch in the face if you have a mod for it. It's that dude.
Kill him.
Damn. Yeah, he's gonna get his. Hold on. I'm gonna freeze. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do anything. Let me just activate the right ammo for things. I'll keep Garrus with the pulse rifle, with the Geth pulse rifle, and I'll keep Thane with the mantis. But I will give him. Oh, they don't have special armor yet. Okay, dash fine. Here we go. Open the trash, 600 credits. Open the med kit, Medagel, good.
Amalkira be praised.
Oh, hello. Oh, yes! That was combined with the overload. That does a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah. Nice and surgical. And I think we might actually be able to move around here. Nope, that's not a shortcut. We will get up here and get a little bit of high ground here. Oh! I do enjoy using the sniper, but I think that getting headshots with a pistol is very satisfying. Oh. That's one. Also, it's got cryo ammo, so it freezes them in one hit, and then the other hit takes them down. Can I, like... Oh my god. Where are you, last one? Oh my Jesus. There we go. Nice. Okay, good job, everyone. Next. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, more of you. Let's do a little thingy for you. Not good. Let's do a little bit of hacking. See what you do.
This should slow him down.
Goodbye. Very nice. Okay. No extras here, no bonuses. Ah, there's a wall safe. Aw. For 1,500 credits. That's not a lot. Okay, hold on. Yes, right. Moving on. We can switch over to the sniper now, because I only have 4 shots left in this one. Oh, this looks like a sniper's paradise.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Yeah, me too. Smells like a million rejections. Ooh, bypass these circuit boards. Oh, can't do that. We're being very careful. There we go. Does this just give me credits, or does it actually move something? Nope, it just gives me absolute piss poor credits. I think this might be because this is an early mission. Oh wait, no, that's them. That's the dudes. Hi. Oh, really? Yeah, finish him, please. Finish him, please. Thank you.
As I must.
The rest of you.
There you go.
Down you go. And you. Come on, that should burn you enough, right? Yeah, that'll do it. Oh. That's the coolest death pose ever. Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We are moving. I do like that, like, if you up melee damage a lot, it actually is viable even in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3 really makes it come online though. See, it's only for 900 credits. Like, I don't want to do that for 900 credits. Down. Oh! Okay. Hit that one. Oh, I clicked, it didn't work. That'll do the job. You know what? I'm too much of a completionist to not do this. Let's just get it over with.
And you're not getting shot at while you're doing it. So.
Yeah, they're easy anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Gimme another 900 credits.
Totally worth it.
Gross. Oh wow, you do actually,
okay, you got
interrupt
shot at.
when you get shot at. Wow.
Yeah, cool then.
I like that. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, is Garrus down?
Is he down? No, he's just feeling the pain. It's fine.
Allied force casualty.
Okay. Alright, let's try and do that again. Oh, in the middle of bypass, it actually takes it away. Interesting. Come here.
Nice shooting.
Do I have no more ammo? Oh, no. Can we fix that at some point? Why did no one drop ammo? No one dropped ammo.
Very rude.
Let's hack the laptop. Oh, one. Oh, come on. Give me the things. Give me the things. Oh my god. There we go. One. Guys, this is not okay. There we go.
There it is.
I need to jump off and now get back to work. Yay! Bye, Rain. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Rain.
Does Shepard not have any family? Yeah. Well, depending on the background you have, I grew up an orphan on the streets of Earth. That was my thing.
Getting close.
All right, bridge controls. See who pops their head out here. I hear them.
Have a Fury reveal.
Hello. So... Oh, it overheated his weapon as well. That's pretty cool. You guys good? Oh.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Oh, a heavy mech. My favorite. Oh.
I'll light him up.
Okay. Oh, he's got a Revenant assault rifle as well. Right, for you. Oh my god, Garrus.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, just a second. I can solo this thing. It's fine. We'll do fine. Let me just see if I can AI hack once you're finished now. I want to know if I can hack you when you're finished. Let's see. AI hacking. Oh, does it work? It does not work. Let's try this one. Does this one work? Oh, it works. We can hack. We just need to get their, we need to get everything down. There you go. Nice. Thank you. The hacking does work. It's just in a different way. You need to get all their barriers down before you do it. Yeah, I think depending on the background you chose for Shepard, they could have a family. I think if you choose colonist, it might give you a family. Boink boink. Ugh. Click, brother. Click the thing. There you go. One. Click. Click. There you go. Right.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
What is he up to? That is a good question, Harris. Open the window console. No, not yet. Ooh, some forged IDs. We could give that to someone who needs them. Yep, that's that one. That's that one. That's that one. These do get tedious after a while, which is why in Mass Effect 3, they do away with these completely, and you just do them automatically.
Yay. Yay.
Which honestly makes the game feel a lot more streamlined, but it's a lot less like a little intrigue, sort of explore the map and stuff like that. Mass Effect 3 is very much a story, like a cinematic more, like they go way more cinematic with it. Whereas with this game, it's more like looking for secrets and seeing if you can unlock some stuff and probing and things. Mass Effect 3 just goes, yeah, it's the end of the trilogy. We're gonna speedrun this. Okay, here we go.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Garrus.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Yeah, wild, man. Just remember, this comes from his own... He's in an emotionally terrible place right now. Yeah, there they are.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
Okay.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Don't go too far.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
That's not the point. The point is you. It's not about him. He's a dickhead. It's you that I'm worried about.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
Okay.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
I doubt that.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I know you don't like it, Shepard, but I have to do this.
Is there no other way?
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
This man.
Thing is, revenge is a poison, right? Garrus has this attitude where he points his gun at things. When he wants a problem to go away, he points his gun at it, and then it usually does. But then he acts really surprised when more problems rise up and they also have guns now. and it feels like he's not understanding that by him pointing guns at things, he's not just poisoning himself, he's poisoning the environment that he's in. He's teaching and influencing people around him. He's continuing systems of violence. This is the problem with these violence-based revenges and this eye for an eye nonsense. The whole complete sentence, as you should know, is an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, is that we need something more long-lasting, more productive than revenge. Otherwise, we'll all just spend all day killing each other, which a lot of people do anyway. But we need to try and do something better. And Garrus is too much in his feels right now for us to talk about that. But I think when it comes down to him, I know that killing is not the answer. We've been talking to him about it all the time, and if it comes down to it, I don't want him to do this. Because as much as we can say it's his choice, we did the same thing to Miranda. And Niket betrayed her when we did her loyalty mission, and we stopped her. And I still stand by that. And if I stop him from killing someone else, I'll stand by that as well. I'm not even saying that Sidonis is innocent. And it's also not about him, like, going to prison or let the law deal with him. It's about what's right for Garrus. Because all of this is actually just about Garrus. And unfortunately, it's a very weird, hyper-individualistic pipeline that you risk going down when you view killing someone else as something that is healing for you, something that is going to make it right for you. You don't have to go through this punishment. Yeah. Let's talk to him later.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Okay, there's some messages in. My chat crashed, so I'm getting it up again. MJ, book has been delivered. Hey, nice. I wonder if one of the other backgrounds has a family member that'll send a message after coming back from being dead. That could be interesting, but I don't know if there is one.
Highly likely that there
Oh, wait, yeah, Blue Tone. Yep, a family member contacts Shepard in Mass Effect 3 if you chose a particular background. That's interesting.
Aww,
yeah, weird.
cool.
Weird that they wait until Mass Effect 3, but yeah. Boxes everywhere, definitely a room for a fight. He understands, but he's so filled with anger and emotion that he can't care. You can see that some of his, like, he's speaking very much, I've decided this, don't get in my way, this is what I want to do. And he's clearly been thinking about this. But it's different when you're there, you know? When you hype yourself up for something like this, it's different when you have to actually stare at the person and take the shot. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. This was said before you said he doesn't understand. I wasn't meaning he understands revenge is poison, just that the gun isn't the solution. Yeah, I know, yeah. I think what he understands is that he wants some way.
The warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Oh.
Good to know.
Oh, okay.
Delightful.
Good for us. See if I can do it from here. Oh. Come on, buddy. Oh, that does not explode. Oh, okay. Do I have to shoot the things above them or something? Jesus, Garrus. You got a little too trigger happy there. Nice. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Take it slow. There you go.
Hostile forces have engaged.
There you go. Yeah, I have...
Why don't you just turn around?
Not happening, Harkin. What Garrus wants is a way to see some kind of justice as being done. The problem with that is that this is not justice, it's punishment, it's revenge. This is why I'm against things like the death penalty and other forms of punishment, but mainly it's because it's a poison and it teaches us that that's the way to do things, and it's just not. It's absolutely not. And I think for Garrus's sake, he has been a part of the CSEC his whole life. He's a cop. So all he knows, really, is how to escalate conflicts with force. That's what he was trained to do. And he was not trained to peacefully resolve things or work on reformations. He was trained to shoot guns at bad guys and be like a cowboy with a badge. And it's just really unfortunate because then...
2 heavy mechs, incoming.
That's fine. I saw you liked 1 heavy mech. How about 2? Okay, yeah, go on. No, we're focusing on one dude at a time, please. Can we do that? Oh my god. Yeah, we might need to pull back a little bit. Just a second. We can cloak. Let's see what that does with the Widow. Oh my god, that absolutely wrecked it.
It's going to explode.
Oh shit. Okay, run. Did it blow up the other mech?
Yeah.
Yo! That's what
Hell
we
yeah.
like. After Garrus left CSEC, even then, it was he was like an independent assassin on his own. Basically, he was a merc. Except he thought he was doing good, but really he was being a vigilante. And the thing is, I'm not in. The only problem I have with vigilantes is not that they work outside police, because fuck police. The problem with vigilantes is that they don't solve the problem. They're basically just an arm for someone's personal revenge, and that's why Garrus just kept moving through those cycles of violence. And now, Baron, as you accurately say, for him this is the easiest way. Oh no! Differently layered planks? What are we gonna do? They're at completely different angles. I wish there was a way that I could get up here without hurting myself. Oh, thanks, Harkin, for making it so difficult for me. You literally could have just left it there and there would be nothing that I could have done for that. Okay, here we go. Where did they go? He's such a moron. Yeah, we are not gonna hurt him here. I backed you up once because you pulled your gun on someone. Now he knows. We know this is a hostile situation. Not happening.
You were close, but not close enough.
Awesome.
Good job, Garrus.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Oh boy.
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Oof. Oh, in the nads. Wrong answer. Ouch.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
Yeah, he's still a dick.
So... You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Brother, think about your options here, alright?
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
What else is bad for business? A broken neck.
Oi, brother.
Oh dear.
Get off me.
Lay off. Garrus.
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
Nah, he was always like this, brother.
Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about something. Good job, Harkin. Good choice.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised.
Don't do it.
That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet?
No, Garrus.
All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Don't shoot him.
It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Yes, it is.
But we're
Kill
gonna...
you? No, but I don't mind slowing you down a little.
Whoa!
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we could do this again real soon.
Oh!
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis
You were
better be
going
there,
to, Garrus.
or I'm coming back to finish the job.
He is a loose fucking cannon right now, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna talk about why Garrus is like this. Not just because he's emotionally, like, wrecked, but
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
No. No! You are not the meter out of punishment, Garrus. That's not our job. We are better than this. You don't get to decide these things, man. The world should not work like that. Okay, so this is also why Garrus is like this. Everything Garrus has said and done in this entire loyalty mission comes from an overcompensation for his failure to be ready when Sidonis betrayed him and his squad. This is a chance for him to be perfect. It's a chance for him to be on the ball, informed, and in control of the situation at all times, because Sidonis took away his control when he betrayed his squad. And so everything Garrus does now is a direct response to that. Sidonis is in that man's head, rent-free, because he turned his life upside down as he knew it. So it's completely reasonable for that to have happened as a reaction, but what it means is that Garrus is defining all of his actions in terms of that event. He makes sure that he never slips up because of what happened there. And he makes sure, and unfortunately, never slipping up equates to as much violence as he needs to impart on other people to maintain control of the situation that he's in. And it's just unfortunate because he's receding into bad patterns that we saw all the way back in Mass Effect 1. People saying like that's not your style? The fuck it isn't! He was shooting people like left, right, and center when we met him.
Yep.
This is just a side of him that engages in that narrative, that he is the meter out of what he thinks is his own justice. It's the vigilante mindset. And it's really dangerous. We're gonna check in with him.
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus.
Yeah.
You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
Yeah.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
We're not the same person, my man. You need to decide what you would do because you're here right now. And not what you would do, but what you're going to do. Because what you're going to do in this moment says way more about you than it will ever do about Sidonis. And if I tell you what I'm going to do, it's just going to make you say, I want to be like Shepard, and that's not what I want.
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
That's a good
I would have
answer.
said the same thing before it happened to me.
Yeah,
It's
see?
not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't?
It's not justice.
Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
It's not justice. It's revenge. What happens after death? Do you just say he doesn't deserve to live? Because you don't get to decide that. No matter what he's done. You don't get to decide. If your life is in danger, then you make choices to defend yourself, of course. But we don't... That's not how we should be doing things. There's a very tense moment with Garrus. I really like it, though. His reactions are very... his reactions are very interesting. He's trying to call you a hypocrite there. He's trying to say that we don't understand. Yeah, he's in no position to make deals. Oh yeah, that was for Harkin. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If he asked us if he asked us in that moment, what would you do? It's a loaded question. It's an accusatory question that is layered in there, because when he says, what would you do? He's not actually genuinely asking for our advice. He's looking for us to tell him what we would do so that he can say, you haven't seen what I've seen. You don't understand. He's looking for that excuse because he knows what we'll say. So it's a pointless question to for him to ask, because it's more pointful in the point is that he wants to get to the next thing, which is you don't know what I've been through. And yeah, give me a chance, brother. I'm trying to get with you, and you're making it difficult, right?
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
Brother, that is so dangerous. Oh my god.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really?
Good.
I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this. Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up.
Nice emotion from the voice actor.
I can get a clear shot from over there.
Jeez. He needs to reframe how he sees the word justice. How killing someone does not deal justice. I'm sorry, I've said this a number of times, so I'll put it to bed eventually. But yeah, props to the voice actor for sure. I love Garrus's voice actor. I think it sells the character very, very well. And you can tell, even though he's struggling, he's committed to this because he thinks he needs to do this. He thinks that this is out of his hands. But this is a choice that you make. And let me tell you, we kill a lot of people in these games. It's very different if they're defenseless. Very different if it's just a random person on the street. Or if it's not. If they don't have an arm to shoot or a gun to shoot back at you, it's very different. Very, very different.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
I kind of love Thane just sitting silently in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Thane just... I appreciate that he's not judging in this moment.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Shepard, can you hear me?
We're gonna do this instinctively.
Loud and clear.
Oh god, here we go. You see him? There he is.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Oh, no one sees you? Cool. Yeah, he was expecting his contact from Harkin, so he thinks that's us.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Buddy.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Yeah, dude. Not happening. Oof. I do feel bad for this.
Yeah, how's this gonna go?
I just don't think I can stand by. We know nothing about this. Because not even Garrus knows why Sidonis did this. He only knows that he did it. And he's willing to kill him over that. It's just I can't do this in good conscience. I can't let him kill someone. Yeah.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus's. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you?
Stay still.
Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
move.
Get off me!
Stay.
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
So do you,
Not
Garrus.
to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
No.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick. and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
No. This is the realness that I want people to understand. This is what I want Garrus to understand. That this is a person. If he has made the choice to put our lives in danger, and it's us or him, we have a choice to defend ourselves. And that's, to me, fine. Don't have any moral quandaries about that. This is different. It's not the same. And that's why I'm standing in the way. I want Garrus to hear that there's a person here. And Garrus is eager to take the shot without letting him talk, because he knows, I think he knows deep down that if he lets him talk, he won't have the heart to do it. And
Garrus just wants revenge. He doesn't care about anything else.
Garrus
just thinking that that'll fix his problem.
Absolutely. And there's something else that's really important here that explains what Garrus is doing. Garrus is enacting justice, but not against Sidonis. He's enacting justice against his idea of Sidonis.
Yeah.
Sidonis is this faceless, this remorseless, merciless killer that screwed over his team with a smile on his face, because that's what his insecurity about failing his team has built Sidonis up to be in his head. The idea of Sidonis is not matching up with the actual reality of him here. And that is what is giving Garrus pause. And I think deep down that's why he doesn't want him to talk, because he has a feeling that if he gets the chance to talk, he won't have the heart to actually do it, because now expectation and reality are not matching.
Also, one thing, I want to commend Shepard's presence of mind, smartness, to when Sidonis started moving, to move with him.
Yeah, that was a cool little moment. Yeah, very cool visually. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Hey,
he's a
Daddle.
completely, absolutely, hi Daddles. He's a completely different person, Baron, from what Garrus has built him up to be in his head. And that's what makes this difficult. Oh yeah, bro thinks he's Hammer. I have a shot. Here we go. Don't do it, Garrus.
Gotta let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
Good job, Garrus. Good.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
People deserve second chances. Rehabilitation, restorative justice, not punitive.
Yeah.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
Great. No problems.
Good.
No problems at all. I will absolutely respect that. We're not going to have a conversation about it. I'm going to let you know that this is, like, you did a good job here with this. That's my intention with this. I'm not trying to bring it up. I'm just going, you did a great job. We can move in.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged.
Oh, he is talking about it now.
When
Okay.
Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
That's it. Because it's not about him. You realized that with many of the other characters we've seen so far, it's about you. Also, yeah, I know he wants to talk about it. I feel like I said that's okay. I should have gone with all right the first time, but it's fine. We're talking about it now. Let's keep going.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with gray.
Oh, Garrus.
That is such a real thing that everyone struggles with. And Oh man, it's so true as well. That is completely understandable. But we can work with that realization. That's a great realization to come to.
Yeah.
And this acknowledgement of your feelings is great. Yeah, Duddles, absolutely.
That's so
this,
good.
Sure. There was something else he said before then. Oh, it's something else Shepard said. She said it looks, Garrus said he could still see some good in him. And that's true, there is, but that's the thing. There's the potential for good in everyone. And if you're going to be someone who believes in restorative justice, like me, over punishment, you believe that for everyone. Everyone. You can't make exceptions for that. And the thing with Garrus is then when he talks about when Shepard talks about the lines blur when it's someone you know, I want you to take that and expand it to people that you don't know, because they have lives with just as much story in them and just as much value as your own life and the lives of people you know. Just because they're in your inner circle doesn't mean they're any more or less important than other people down the street that you don't know or that you don't interact with. That's what we're talking about when we say there's good in people, when we want to restore justice and not punish people. When Garrus talks about not knowing what to do with Grey, this is how we work with it. We start with the baseline that everyone has value and that everyone deserves a chance at restoring themselves, at redeeming themselves.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You gotta go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
I mean, that's
Don't
fair.
be too hard on yourself.
Thanks,
Aww.
Shepard, for everything. Let's get going.
You can learn.
I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Yeah, the thing about instincts is that people think that they are natural. Well, yeah, what Garrus says is his instincts. So important here. What Garrus says are his instincts are a series of learned behaviors.
Yes.
Just like us. What we see as our instincts are a series of learned behaviors. True instinct, the ego, is survival instinct for a human. When it comes to treating people with empathy, that is a skill that is taught. And we're gonna help him.
Different instincts.
Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for mission. Ah, cool, neutral way of doing it, so that either way the mission went.
Whichever one.
I think it would have still been the same. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard. May be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Oh, cool. Right. Ooh, armor-piercing ammo. Very nice. New outfit for Garrus. Very nice. Sniper rifle damage, etc. Lovely. Okay. That's Garrus.
Yay.
And now we're back on the Citadel. We can go straight back for Thane. Let's do a save. We're gonna take a short break while I refill my water and go to the bathroom. So I forgot about who Sidonis actually was. Was he not a merciless killer? Garrus thought he was a merciless killer, but he didn't actually know the reason why Sidonis did what he did. All he saw was Sidonis set up his gang to take the fall, and then and they died, and he wasn't there. So Garrus has made it up in his head that Sidonis is this merciless killer, but Sidonis is actually paying for his crimes on his own. He feels incredibly guilty about it.
Yeah, only thing Sidonis said was that they forced me to.
Yeah.
He didn't say who.
Yeah. Bear in mind, by the definition of merciless killer, if Sidonis is a merciless killer, then so is Garrus. Their whole squad was like just like hyper vigilantes on Omega. They're as like merciless killer as you can get. If we weren't here with Garrus, he would have left a trail of blood in his wake. And I think that might be another reason why he was so adamant that we actually come with him. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I think I've saved. No, that's yeah, I did. Yeah, I did save. So we've saved. I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere, and I'll see you in a second.
I will not entertain stream. I will also go BRB.
No! Who will be here? Oh, I'm back too.
Oh, perfect timing. Wonderful.
Baron, you did your best. I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. Everyone, I hope you're having a good time. Make sure you refill your drink. Make sure that you are in a good posture. Don't shrimp, please. And yeah, let's keep it going. So, we're back on the Citadel. Now we get to talk about Thane and his issues with his son. Right, Thane carries his own guilt that his son might turn out just like him. Unfortunately, these sorts of things are kind of self-fulfilling prophecies. Often when you try not to ensure that something happens, you bring about that very thing by focusing so much on not bringing about that thing. And you can apply that to a lot of different things. We're going to talk to Bailey first.
Yes?
Yeah.
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported to Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
It's General Tullius.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
When you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
That's hilarious. They can keep doing it. It's fine.
God.
Of course Mouse can keep doing it. I have no issue with that. The fact that Captain Bailey said Mouse does these things to get by is definitely something that should trigger your empathy antenna and be like, yeah, maybe Mouse should keep doing what Mouse needs to do in order to survive.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Okay. Just gonna say this once. The police, as community service workers, designed to deal with, not designed, but, well, mainly designed to deal with violent problems, but claiming or advertising to deal with all sorts of community problems, over and above other specialized community organizations, should be doing something about this. Not pulling little bodies out of ducts, but rather making sure that there are safer, healthier, more lucrative opportunities for those little people, so that they do not feel tempted to go into dangerous places in order to survive. It's a horrible reality, and it is completely preventable, and that sucks.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him.
I would love
Your
to.
boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
Brother, Thane's an assassin as well, right? He hangs with the wrong crowd all the time.
You don't know us, Captain.
He doesn't know
Why
that.
are you going so far
Yeah,
to help us?
I know.
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
Good.
He faces a dark path.
Brother, you can change this. You are in such a position of power to do something. You're the police. You can do something about it. I really appreciate him, though, in this moment. I do. I do appreciate that he's at least acknowledging
yeah.
the existence of these things and why they happen as well. Instead of just being like, those kids should work harder. It's because of their situation. Of course it is. Kids are not at fault for the shit that they do. That's why they're not held accountable in the same way as adults are. I appreciate that this character is a pessimistic realist. Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah.
We better hurry then.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know, but also he'd be obligated to interfere with that, so. Yeah.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat, and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Absolutely not.
Hey,
He's still a cop. He is an arm of the state. All right, so where do we go? Also, I have squad points, but I'm not going to use them.
Yay! Oh.
I don't have enough. All right, find Mouse near the Dark Star on the upper market level. Dark Star. Yeah, okay, we know where to go. Oh, is Duddles here?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he was arriving.
That was
sooner.
me talking to the cat.
Ah. It was a similar tone.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what's up
I'm
here.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Hi,
store
Duddles.
on the Citadel.
Oh, Aegis vest, Umbra visor. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I'm very sad about? That we can't equip.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mouse.
No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's
That
fine.
we've
I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be
Hey,
there.
piracy.
Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on
Brother,
me. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I understand.
You can't give companions the things that you buy. It's a little bit
I just need a bit
disappointing.
more time.
All right,
Come on.
Mouse.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What do you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Oh, I love him. He's so funny. Oh.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
Oh, okay.
Baker Street irregulars.
So, what did we say about Thane saying he's on the wrong path? What he really means is, he's on his path.
He's on the same path.
He's on the same path. Thane doesn't think his path was good either. But it's a little hypocritical to think that your son can't make that choice as well, just like you did. And I'm afraid we can try to do things and try to persuade him now that we want to be back in his life. And if you want to be back in his life, that's great. But by this time, Kolyat is an adult and he makes his own choices. You had the chance to do these things for him while he was growing up, and you chose to leave because you thought it would be better. I'm not saying this is your fault, but he is allowed to make his own choices now.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing...
Oh, wait, sorry, we did that already.
I heard the name. He was a contact
Okay.
on the Citadel when I was active.
There's also...
He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
There's also something else here. Like I said, I'm going to come back to the main point. Even though Kolyat can make his own decisions, if Thane still wants to try and persuade him in another way, sure, we can try that. But he is well within his right to refuse.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Accurate, at least.
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work
No.
for... They can make me disappear.
Not happening.
I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Yeah.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to.
Little good cop, bad cop action.
Nice to us. These people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
About those Shepard VIs.
Tell me about
We'll
Kellum.
ask about them later.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
Okay, and Kolyat's being hired. Nice.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
I want one.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
Bye, Mouse.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
Mm-hmm. We'll do our best. How do you feel, Thane? Oh, we can ask if he's alright. Hold on a second. Just want to move my camera down a little bit so I can relax. There you go. That's nice. Yeah, you good, Thane?
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Knock off the mopey crap.
Knock off the mopey crap? Brother, Shepard can take the most vulnerable moment and shit all over it in a second. It is so... It's so crappy. It really is just the worst.
Oh.
Yeah, Thane is seeing parallels in Mouse, and that's completely normal. Yeah. Also, I am a big fan of little visuals, well, big visuals in this case, very overt, showing us what's going on when he has his little flashbacks. That the camera moves to very strange and very close-up angles of him. The lighting changes. It's a very cool little visual effect there.
Mouse said you had a holo of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the holo. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other holos. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
This poor dude, man. Also, another visual cue that we can... that puts us ill at ease is a camera tilt. Good camera tilt, classic technique for putting us off balance. It's not your fault, brother.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
It's your decision to leave him, but it's his decision to go after you. And that's the tricky part. You are holding accountability for yourself for the wrong things. But I do get what he's saying, for sure. And I'm not trying to be hypercritical, because he is trying to do the right thing here, for sure. So it's definitely... Yeah, just make sure you don't get into a cycle of blaming yourself about stuff, you know? It's, it can be really toxic, and it can toxify, like, the relationships that you have with other people as well.
Usually it is not beneficial in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. It's much more productive if you feel, instead of, like, a word like blaming yourself, a phrase like blaming yourself also carries with it connotations of beating yourself up. So rather think of ways to hold yourself accountable or be responsible for something. It's a lot better way of putting it.
Make it better.
Yeah. All right. Well, which is what Thane is doing, which is good.
Yes?
Yeah.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Yeah.
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
Oh, you take bribes, dude. You take bribes. Damn, man. That's wild. Yeah, don't be sorry, be better. Yeah, Alfred. Although taking, I will say an apology is worth a lot, especially if it means something. But yeah, the God of War line, absolutely.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
All right, here we go.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Jeez, do you have to bring him in like you hit him? Shit, man. Maybe he didn't go down without a fight.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
All right, how do you want to do this?
I love his at ease poster.
Yeah.
You'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
Okay. All right, put my lawyer cap on for a second.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Right, cool. This is one of the scummiest things that cops do. They skirt the process of the law so that they can, like, undermine people's civil rights and get them to confess things they wouldn't ordinarily confess without a lawyer. Hello, Ash. If you are arrested, if you are brought in by any police officer and you do not have a lawyer with you, I think this happens every country in the world. Pretty much every country has this. If you do not have a lawyer with you, you do not have to say anything. They cannot compel you. They cannot interrogate you. If they assault you, it's illegal. They can get in big trouble, although they don't usually. Do not fall for it. Say nothing. Shut up. If police bring you in, you don't have a lawyer, shut up. That's it. If this guy knows what's good for him, he'll shut up too. But I don't think he will because video game.
This guy does. Video game, and I don't think he knows what's good for him.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
But is that to
Yes?
Is the main purpose of that to protect you so you don't answer any questions you don't have to, kind of thing?
So the purpose of not saying anything is because police...
No, I mean, wait until a lawyer is there, like...
Oh, because a lawyer knows what to say, and you can say stupid stuff. The lawyer will say things like, lawyers know your rights better than you do, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, but what if the lawyer doesn't know the answer to the question you're being asked?
Then they don't have to answer the question either.
Police will take your words and twist them, and like if they have decided that you are guilty of something, they will make your words mark you as guilty.
Yeah.
Like
the reason you shut up is because when they say, I mean, in the US they have Miranda rights, but it's very similar in other countries as well. That anything you say can and will be used against you, blah 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 blah. That's a warning. You should take that to heart because anything you say will be used against you. They will twist it around. So it's best to just not say anything at all. The reason why it's good to wait for a lawyer is because lawyers are specifically trained in this stuff, and you should leave it to the professionals. Unfortunately, when it comes to things like human rights, unfortunately lawyers know a lot more than the common person about this stuff. So you should absolutely wait for a lawyer. And if the lawyer knows what's good for them, they will also encourage you to shut up as well. And that is mainly to circumvent police interrogation techniques. To put the burden of proof on them to figure out what's happened. If cops want to talk, remember the 4 key words. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't want to be... I mean, yeah, you be good cop, you be bad cop? No. Yeah, also, lawyer things. Stalling a lawyer? Not cool. Not ethical. At all. But I've never said that police are an ethical organization. But, like, stalling a lawyer is, like, obviously not a cool thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Thane what he thinks is best here.
I plan to improvise. No plan survives contact with the enemy anyway.
Oh! I suppose that's true. I won't interfere then. It's only difficult.
Plan,
if we're too gentle
question mark
him,
means that. Okay.
Bailey. If we're too rough, well, we need him alive.
No, brother. We're not going to be rough at all. And even if we can talk to an advocate, well, it's fine. We're the main character. We'll be persuasive. Don't worry about it. This will be very fun for me, actually.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
I place my faith in you, Shepard.
Yeah, I don't know. You be good cop implied that I would be bad cop, which I didn't want to be.
Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
There's a really cool thing here that you can do.
They both thought the same.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So, understand this, right? Firstly, this, I don't understand why I don't have this, because I thought I was a Spectre. Didn't the council reinstate my Spectre status?
That's the Renegade option.
That's Renegade.
You have to have enough Renegade points. Okay, yeah. Essentially,
because then you're going to be badass and rude about it.
Is it maybe locking you out of Paragon's ship because you said for him to be?
No.
Yeah, if he's good cop, you can't do nice shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it implies that you'll be bad cop. That's true.
Can you, like, reload the save?
Oh, no, I didn't say you be good cop. I said let's plan to improvise.
Or there just isn't a paragon
there
officer
isn't.
for this
I don't
one.
think there is a paragraph.
Yes, yeah.
You can say, "I'm a Spectre," start talking, and it bypasses this entire scene. It's hilarious. Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. I do consider myself extremely privileged to be living in a country where an encounter with a police officer doesn't constitute a potential mortal peril. Yeah. Look, I am referring to as a South African, it's true. Like, the police are brutal. American police are awful as well, but just understand that when I talk about police, I don't mean that all of them are on the same level as American police. I speak of law enforcement as the role that they play in an institution. And remember that police are state workers. They work for the government. They don't work for you. And no matter where you are, unfortunately, that is the case. It doesn't mean they're all evil bastards, although the saying is ACAB. That's more of an institutional saying, an institutional understanding of what law enforcement is and what it's supposed to do, and how it needs to change. Yeah, Doddles?
I love how he's actually just strapped to a actual just chair like that. Like,
oh yeah,
what the hell?
Yeah, imagine just arresting someone and just being like, here, sit in this chair, and wanting you to, like, I don't know, talk and find the truth about something, and they're gonna put you under some incredibly scary conditions that the average person would be terrified by. Yeah, I mean, this is institutional, and the real problem is a lot of people will look at this and see this as like, yeah, this is a badass moment for us. This is really fucked up ethically. Like, we should not be doing this to someone. But
then again,
funny
also,
main character.
And also I think there might be some kind of precedent here because this guy is a known criminal.
Yes,
as well.
But is he known to be violent as well? Because he seems to hire assassins to do his own dirty work, and we don't. We are more than capable enough to handle him without the restraints. Cop is probably talking about his wife with the lawyer, thinking, I can only stall so long, what are they doing? Yeah, we're talking about the ethical conundrum of having this guy in this chair while the cops outside continually stall the lawyer. Yeah, we're asking the questions. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to him.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Good man. Not
Bailey
violence.
Won't let you touch me.
Not doing anything. But we will persuade him. Also, yeah, we're the interrogation does not work. It might work in this instance because it's, a video game, but in real life, confessions extracted from interrogation are not valid confessions. And in many countries in the world, they do not hold up in court. That is why, if you say nothing to a police officer when they're interrogating you, and they beat you, and they get something out of you, that evidence is inadmissible if you can prove they did it. Which is why it's always good to wait for a lawyer. Another reason.
Or you wait for them to beat you, then you confess the truth that, yes, I did murder her, and then you get away scot-free.
And then it's inadmissible, yeah. All right.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will, after we're done.
What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you.
He knows what he's doing.
No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
I mean, thanks for noticing, I guess.
Think carefully,
Technically,
Elias.
as a Spectre, you do have the authority to just beat the shit out of him.
Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
This isn't working, Shepard. We're making no progress.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
No.
So many options.
We're not doing it.
Goddamn waste of my time.
What are they doing here? Every renegade opportunity is an opportunity to engage with the environment in which you find yourselves. This environment is designed to favor more violent means of interrogation. Look at how he's sitting. Look at the camera angle on him. First of all, it's tilted, putting us ill at ease. but he's also restrained at hands and feet. He is completely defenseless. And this entire environment is designed to encourage violent behavior from the person doing the interrogation, which we will not be doing.
I thought I recognized his voice.
Oh yeah, this does sound like a famous voice actor. Where is he?
He also voices Harbinger.
No ways, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. He also voices Telemancer Oculeth from WoW.
Okay.
He's in Supernatural.
Oh, that's interesting.
He's in Fallout 4.
He also voices Donovan Cock. Wait, no, he doesn't. Really? No, he's not the same guy, is he?
Nah.
I don't think so. What about Engineer Donnelly? It's hard to like purposefully put on a shitty accent. All right, and that's why Gibbs is not a good guy in NCIS. Absolutely. Also, yes, Baron, they do record everything. Absolutely. I mean, he doesn't have to confess to the cops, just Shepard. Not that he probably knows Shepard isn't there to get him to confess for the cops. Yes, he is well within his rights to not answer, but we still are not cops and we want the truth. Which is, and by the way, very unethical for us to be using a police interrogation cell when we're not police ourselves.
He also voices Joshua Graham in the Honest Hearts DLC for New Vegas.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right.
How about this? You tell us the target, you never see us again. And Bailey drops his price 50%.
Yeah? Can I get that in writing?
I don't think either of us want this in writing.
Right. I ain't going to jail for the tadpole. And I do love a bargain.
There you go.
Joram Talid.
Speak his
Turian
language.
Running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
Sure did.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
Wow, we can sell him out?
God.
Yo, that's so... We have no reason to do this. Shit.
Why
You know what
would
it
you
is?
tell them? Like...
It's revenge for the Shepard VIs. That's what it is. No, I... Also, by the way, this definitely proves... Well, I suppose it's a single case because different people are different, but... There is a better way to get people to talk. There are better ways of speaking people's languages than just beating it out of them.
I guess you have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
There you go. See? Shut up.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
That's a tricky one. I wonder if it... Yeah, he says his message is mixed up in race politics, but does it go to the heart of what his politics are, or is it like a little cherry on top? Because if it can be separated from the politics, then we can at least save the politics. But yeah. It's hilarious because no matter what we go at each other for, we can rebuke it with the other horribly voiced character performed by the same guy. Yes. Yes, exactly.
He's also the voice of Executor Palin in Mass Effect 1.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, nice.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
That is a pretty good analysis of how people might feel about this. If they've been galvanized
that is
against...
valid feelings to be fair.
Yeah, if they've been galvanized against humans to begin with, then having humans do what, humans in normal sci-fi do and be the dominant species is really not something they'd be comfortable with.
It sounds like Joram is taking advantage of that, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, to push his message. Well, politicians are going to politician, unfortunately. You'll find that one of the first things that a politician will do when they see something that even remotely coincides with their message, they will go to that thing and make themselves as seen as possible so that people can see them there. It's unfortunate because it's difficult to separate the politicians that actually are in it for being good and who are not, because the way to market yourself as a politician is unfortunately the same, regardless of what you're doing. One of the best ways that the good politicians can actually sort of get more attention in the good way is to have people talk about them, regardless of whether they're seen or not. So it's a much slower method. It's much riskier because other people pay a lot of money to be seen and to have billboards and stuff. But I would say if you want to do it the right way, if you want to get attention the right way, not just as a politician but as a person, don't try to get attention. Just do good things, and people will talk about you. That's democracy for you? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is the Paragon option to say that we shouldn't have democracy? Seems weird, but I'm thinking I'm intrigued by what Shepard has to say about this. Let's see.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Of course
Yes, sir.
Of course the cop is talking about undermining democracy, but also it saying democracy like rah democracy no matter what, when there's a system in place that might not actually be about
How
it.
do you want to play this?
Is dangerous.
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
This is the best scene. This is so good.
This quest is pretty cool. Huh?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Oh, just watch. Just enjoy. Here we go.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Oh! It's the best. He's so cool.
Working with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't
Oh,
get
it's
their way.
it's a thingy.
Did you notice, by the way, that Drell have fused middle fingers?
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
About the humans.
Weirdo
They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power.
Okay, this is an issue when you have your political message wrapped up in something anti rather than something for. If this guy wants to get rid of organized crime, just say that you want to get rid of organized crime. But if you want a platform on getting fewer humans in places of authority, then say that. But don't mix them together. If you very clearly want something, don't platform on something else. Be true to yourself.
Oof.
Obviously, that's very difficult to ask of a politician. But yeah, both is fine too. But the way that he's been presented to us is at least as a character who is using a very good goal to put forward a very bad goal, or at least the other way around. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is this is a good example of democracy without education. Educated democracy is a good ideal. Now, let me be very clear. This has the potential. A lot of people will say, we need educated democracy, therefore, people who are not educated shouldn't vote. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. We should educate everyone and have a democracy. So always have democracy, but still do your best to educate more people so that they are less easily manipulated. It's not...
See,
yeah?
What we should do is set up some kind of algorithm which predicts how registered voters would vote,
and implement managed democracy. Ba, 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 ba.
Wait
Yes.
patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no. They win one battle and think they're owed a council seat. My people won a Krogan war before we asked for that honor. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete, worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government? Have we seen anything good since the humans moved into Zakera Ward?
I like their food.
I'll have to take your word for that. I can't eat human food. Let's be serious. Since the
That's what this is all about. He's just pissy. He can't have fish and chips.
I think this shows such an interesting comparison here because he
wants them fucking Pringles and he can't have them.
Bear in
That's
mind,
why it's salty, yeah.
bear in mind, it's actually really easy to rile people up like this when you use rhetoric like this. Especially if people are already angry about their situation, it's very easy for someone to be like, it's their fault, and then you can blame them. See, gay people, black people, trans people, women, etc. Right? That they've been used as scapegoats for systemic problems since the dawn of time, and workers have been driven against workers for that reason. Just because someone will point at someone else who's vulnerable in society and go, it's them. But what's really funny about this is it shows the duality of man in a way, whereas some people are really just in it for the food, you know? And it's really as simple as that.
This highlights part of the problem of the council keeping the truth behind sovereign a secret. Because it's like, oh, the humans won one battle and they get
one
a
battle.
council seat.
As if that battle was not the battle, like the most important one.
If
and
we lost
also,
that battle, we'd be facing an extinction event
we'd
right now.
be fucked.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, how is he meant to make the Citadel great again without that crucial policy, MJ? The good thing is that today more people are educated on average worldwide than ever before. I agree, 100%. Which is why for all the concerning things we see happening, we know it's slowly but surely going away. I agree. I think, and that's why I think there's no reason to take democracy away. What we need is education.
Incidents of racial tension are up 24%, despite 116 new CSEC officers assigned to the ward. Of course, most
Way,
of those
like,
officers
sweeping
aren't
statement.
Turians, or Solarians, or Asari. They're humans who turn a blind eye to the crimes of other humans.
No
that
source.
Corruption goes all the way to the top. Don't think a human with a CSEC captain's badge is any less a crook than the thugs he deals with. It's been wonderful talking
True, but
with you
not
all.
for humans.
I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Jesus. And there you go.
Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power.
Damn.
Other races wait patiently.
Oh, there we go.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all.
I think
hope you'll
we've
come
heard-
out on election day.
I think we've heard everything that he was going to say, so we can just skip through the next bits. But
Maybe you should let this guy get shot. Just saying.
It shouldn't be Kolyat that's doing it.
Oh no, but see, if he dies, then his allies will blame it on humans. And
That's also another problem. Hi, Arglak. Welcome, welcome.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been
I wasn't here
talking
earlier
with you
because
all.
apparently
I
it
hope you'll
stepped
come out
like
on
a fucking
election
rock.
That's okay, dude. Nice that you're here. Okay, let's keep going.
Did you sleep well?
I guess. I'm not tired.
Good. That's the goal.
I fell asleep again earlier after the other stream.
Yes, I know.
I had like 3 hours sleep beforehand, but you know what?
Do you have the target?
Yeah, I got him. Oh shit, there's an update Thane button there as well.
I've got him.
Interesting.
I'm
Is it
just vibing Arma multiplayer.
Is it just me, or is there no, like, has there not been music for a while? Oh, why is he...
Wait, what?
Why is he waiting outside? What's the Krogan doing?
Program stuff.
Ah.
It's a
There you
shakedown.
go. Yeah. Oh. Damn.
He grabbed something from underneath the paper.
Yeah. Very interesting.
No sign of trouble.
Oh, he's moving fast. Okay.
Bucking it.
He's booking it. There he goes. Okay, he's back to normal speed now.
I see him.
Same. Ooh, we're in the bar now.
Fun fact, one of the Krogans sitting in there is just Rex.
Oh, for real?
Like inside.
For real?
Yeah, inside.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Oh shit, I
that
lost him.
Turian is
Oh no, he's there.
fun.
Yeah.
Technoturian. The classic.
Love it. Oh, sorry, Thane.
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shit.
No problem so far.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be in there. Off to the right, maybe.
Yeah, there he goes. Hang on. Yeah, he's underneath us. Talking to some other Krogans. There you go.
What's your status?
I got that weird feeling, like somebody's watching.
You're running your office. Lots of people watch you.
What's your status?
Someone's walking on my grave. We're thinking about it.
Maybe you're just paranoid.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
Blood pack.
Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also
Could
a
have been.
possibility. There are instructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Take me home.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go home. How do you not, like, just look up? Can we just... Oh, there he goes. Oh, boy.
Hey,
Dear.
who are you?
No.
What are you doing back here?
I'm a health inspector.
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports.
The
of
renegade
storage
option here
areas
is
around
really
here.
fucking fun.
You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay? Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Easy as that.
Just tell him you're a spectre, you're on spectre business.
Natural 20 deception check. Very cool. There he is.
Yeah, when you do renegade, your character goes like.
Oh shit. Okay, I think we skipped something, but there you go. There's Kolyat.
No, you didn't skip anything.
Oh, we didn't skip it? Okay, great.
No.
Yo.
Ah, sloppy.
Oh.
Kolyat!
Oh.
Bro.
Oh dear.
What
That's
the
okay, the
fuck was
Krogan will be
loaded in
fine.
that
Heading
gun?
to Leeds
No,
apartment.
hello. Krogan died and like, oh no, he's not dead.
Oh, he's alive.
He's
Just did
fine.
knock
He
on
got
his
stunned.
head.
Oh. Don't do it, buddy. Alright, here we go. Delicate situation. Let's play it cool.
This is a joke.
Hold on.
Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Oh.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I will.
That's why she's
Like,
a badass.
God.
Such a funny fucking interruption.
Just fucking smacked him on the face.
Yeah, not, I think in this case, I personally, that was definitely a reflexive option, but I personally think, well, what Shepard did here was minimize time. As the more time goes by in a hostage situation, you could either have the hostage like slowly come around to you, or it just becomes more and more untenable. And if you already think the hostage is unstable, the hostage keeper is unstable, they're going to the likelihood increases that they can think of a way out and like continue to craft plans and things. It's best to just like
So
get
it was
in,
actually
get
a
out.
pretty good
Like,
call there.
yeah. I don't think I would have
the way to deal with Kolyat, the main problem here, or what she's being.
It was actually a pretty smart choice, even if it was like really like what the fuck.
Yeah, I think Shepard sees that he's not, his heart isn't in it as much as possible, and he's also emotionally distracted with his dad. So I think it was good for her to shoot somewhere else, for him to go, Jesus, and then now that she saw that he wasn't going to shoot off of instinct, very risky to do that. But I trust Shepard more than I would trust myself in this situation.
He showed his hand in the fact that he needed the counselor to get out there alive. Like, he needed the Turian to get out there.
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't going to
unharmed.
kill them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. I don't think I'm going to say this because that's Thane's, that's not my thing to tell him. So I'm just going to say relax. Yeah.
One of the ways they use to differentiate between Thane and Kolyat, because it's essentially just the same model, but palette swap, is they...
No, it's not actually the same model. It's a little bit different.
Thane has a thinner face, but yeah.
They also, you know, imply that Thane's, you know, a little bit more open to feeling sexier because his shirt's unzipped. Where Kolyat's is fully zipped up.
I mean, they literally designed Thane to be a sexy, like, assassin.
Incredible, yeah.
Before they thought of anything else.
He's got his pecs out, you know.
So much.
All right, we are definitely not ruining that for Thane. Let him come to that in his own time. But for now,
Thane
relax.
came hundreds of light years to talk to you. CSEC can give you 5 minutes, can't they?
Come on. Give him some time. All right, let's see. Come on, you got the opportunity.
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
Don't
You
assume.
weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
It's way deeper than that, Thane.
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Damn. Okay, he salvaged it. Good job, Thane.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice. Oh, the achievement is called Cats on the Cradle. It's a complete description of what Thane's story is. If you don't know the song Cats in the Cradle, it's by Cat Stevens, and it's brilliant. Basically, it's just a song about a dad who's too busy for his son until his son grows up just like his dad because his dad wasn't there for him when he should have been.
Oh no, yeah,
And
that's a song, oh god.
Yeah, it's the same as, it's very sad. It's the same as what's happening to Thane now. You try so hard to prevent something from happening that it happens anyway. These self-fulfilling prophecies, they're very powerful. Yeah. I'm really glad that Thane could at least try and reconnect with Kolyat, and it appears that Kolyat wanted that as well, even if it's very painful. There's likely a lot of anger there, and it's going to be directed at Thane a lot of the time, and yeah, I think giving them both grace in this instance would be better. I love that response. It's so subtle in making the world feel real. Yeah, absolutely. Bailey dropping like a line that makes you think of the wider world for a moment is always, that's really, really good, yeah. Mission summary. Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
No, thank you. Jesus. Alright.
Also, I feel like the way Bailey said, like, he's not the only one to have, like, screwed up raising a son, feels
Maybe
like it
him.
implies he's seen his own son a lot in the CSEC office.
Yes.
Maybe him himself,
Like-
yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like, he's had to arrest his own son a lot,
Kid's
you
been
know?
through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
You don't know it was Thane, but also, you do. Just let it go.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. Oh, here they are.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words.
Correct.
We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Good.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Who cares about them? Yeah, he did shoot some people. I'm not just gonna leave him though. We came all this way. Yeah, I feel bad. We've already shirked the system so many times. What's one more time?
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
That's true.
But he can't just get away with it.
Kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Good.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that
Make an
I've seen.
effort of it.
This would need to stay out of the judiciary, strictly within CSEC.
Work outside the system. Do it.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Good.
I love how smart Shepard is of this sort of shit.
Yeah, she really knows what she's talking about. It's great.
Yeah, offer him the community service and tell him if not, he'll have to go to a court and then he's probably going to jail if he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. The idea that we cannot, like, this is such a great example of finding, like, learning why someone did this and giving them a more constructive opportunity to bring about that same result. This is a very good example of restorative justice and a very good example of rehabilitative justice, for sure, over punitive justice, which is based on punishment. Don't send people to jail, just lock them away in a cage for however many years, because they will come out worse, more often than not. It's called the rate of recidivism, and it's impossible to keep it zero while we have a prison system. Find out what people wanted, why they did it, and get them the help that they need. We'll give them opportunities to bring that about. Yeah. What a cool round of missions that was. Garrus, Thane, you both did great. Also, what we were talking about with Garrus about us making decisions for other characters, Thane did all on his own. I'm so proud of him.
Did you do Garrus's loyalty mission already?
Yeah, we did. We did it first.
That was
I'm sorry. That's okay, bro. I wanted to get it out of the way because I wanted to get the romance started, but now you're here for that. So that's cool. Yeah, Thane, we were talking about this, how, like, as the main character, you make decisions for other people and take their agency away, but Thane did this all on his own. Very cool, my dude. Very good job, Thane. He doesn't need us. But Garrus does. Let's go
how some quests you just let them do what they would do.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, that's what I would do most of the time. Unless I can see with my literacy brain that the character wants to do that and would likely do it, but my reaction to it would make them not do it. So, like, for example, Miranda. Miranda very clearly wants to go and see her sister
feed the
fish.
Did I feed the fish between missions? No, because I stayed on the
No,
Citadel.
because we didn't hop to the Normandy.
If they died, I'm gonna be so sad. But hold on,
Like
hold on, we'll get
one
there.
mission where they're not fed, they just die.
Yeah, for what is it?
See, this is why you romance Kelly, because she feeds them for you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Part of
cool.
the,
But if Miranda wanted to talk to her sister.
Yeah, Miranda definitely wants to talk to her sister, but if you say, if you say whatever you want, she won't. And I don't feel like that's considering how happy she is after she does talk to her sister, I feel like it was a choice decided by you rather than her. So, yeah, I feel better about those choices. But when it comes to Thane and other things, like, when it comes to most of the time, I like to let characters make their own decisions. This is why you get the mod where Kelly just offers to feed your damn fish. Okay, we need to focus on.
It's actually part of the game.
We need.
I think they mean without the romance.
Without romance, yeah.
Yeah.
Or then you get a chat who constantly reminds you.
Yeah.
Even then, even with the mod, or even if having that option unlocked in game, she just doesn't sometimes. She just forgets.
Please.
The fish are dead.
Awful.
Please, I really don't want these fish to be got. Please.
Commander, you've received a new message.
I don't care. Fish.
Well, you've got a private terminal in your quarters, so.
If they're dead, I'm gonna be so sad.
It's
No, there they are.
Oh, they're alive.
We're fine.
Oh my god, I got so many now. Look at that.
You see, they actually died, and the crew of the Normandy replaced them before you got back. It's like, oh shit.
It's Mass Effect 2, not fucking Aquarium Sim 2009 or whenever this released. Fucking
It's
Fish Tycoon 3. All right, that's what it is. All right, private terminal. Let's see if we've got. Good squeak. It could happen to you.
Oh god.
Elcos mail routing. A Drell lay in the ocean, dying from Keprel syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The Drell saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly. You will never abandon. In these difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke and found his Keprel syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Send this message to 6 beings of your acquaintance, and your greatest wish shall come true.
Oh, God.
Not even Shepard is safe from these fucking messages.
Well, we've already got another one. We got one about someone who needed, like, bank transfer and stuff. Like, we get spam from that dude as well.
The Nigerian prince.
Yes.
Yeah. Just picture Javik swimming with this Drell.
Will you be my next
From Chorbin. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the keepers if I found anything, and this is important.
Remember this guy?
See those scans you took? Yeah, who was Chorbin? Where were they from? Oh, the
keepers.
Oh, the other dude. Yeah. It turns out the keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign? Huh? Wait, people who made Sovereign? Does Chorbin think that Sovereign is not a... Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they're saying like that Sovereign is a ship.
Yeah, I don't think that they're viewing... I think the Reapers created the Keepers. Like, we already knew that. I don't think
Chorbin doesn't know about the Reapers.
Yeah, he doesn't know that the Reapers are actually not, like... Okay, so I thought this implies that the people who created the Reapers are the ones who created the Keepers, and I don't think it's the same. Okay, anyway. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared. And it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. We know, Chorbin. We know. We're trying to stop it, same as you, man. But it's really cool that like a random person will figure this out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no one listened to him.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen the movie Look Up? Like, it's
oh,
a pretty
God,
good,
yes.
pretty good example of what happens, you know? Yeah. It should have been, share this with 6 people you know, you'll also get Keprals. Yes, it should have been the other way around, yeah. That's such a wild lore drop to have, where you'd have to do a side quest in the previous game. I wonder if maybe...
I mean, you also learn this in the... You learn all this in the main story in the previous game anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe if you didn't play Mass Effect 1, you would get this as well, and then...
No, you don't, because...
Oh, you don't? Okay.
You don't know
the game treats it as you doing, like, no side missions at all.
Then number one, this is a good reminder of the lore, and number 2, it's good to... How do I put this? It's good to make the world feel big, that that our team is not the only ones that can find out this stuff, that we're not actually alone here, that other people can also find this stuff out. Ooh, Detective Anaya, yay! Greetings, Samara. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors are backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. Still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. Oh, we did this already. We read this. Okay. Guardian Angels. Oh, Oriana! Yes! Okay. I hope this is the right commandership. That's cute.
Who else would there be?
I'm Oriana. My sister only told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her that I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. What? Did their name rhyme with Miara Masoni? I got to thank her, but I never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did, how many little things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not gonna tell them. I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I wanted you to know that I know you saved me. I had a guardian angel all these years. Oh, I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said that she's working for you, and it was pretty clear that you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? Oriana. P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It would just make her angry. P.P.S. Miranda, quit looking at Shepard's message. Oh, don't act like you don't. It's what I do. That's so nice. Yay. No regrets. Very cool. Okay. Good. The fish are alive. Let's do it. Sovereign reveals the origins of the Mass Effect relays and Citadel. Yes, Vigil does as well when we talk to him.
I am back. Please engage into commencing bird sex.
Yes, yes, please.
Hey, let's go. Let's go talk to Garrus.
Yeah, like flap at each other and rub your bodies against each other a lot.
Wait, I have to do a dance. Do I have to spread my arms out and like strut?
No, that's his job. He's
got to do the dance. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You just stare confused.
Yeah, you have to act all disinterested until
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point you just suddenly decided, oh yeah, no, I'm turned on by this.
Imagine
Alright.
like you know,
Living
a
beyond
Turian
the
mating
Omega
dance where
format.
the like ridges on their head actually open up and it's like a peacock.
Have you seen the concept art where that happens?
No,
What?
actually.
What?
Hold on. It's
What do you
funny.
mean the concept art when that happens?
Hold on.
Ooh.
Finding it.
Let's update.
Oh, here it is. This is from the the concept art book that you can buy, right?
Yeah.
No, my.
Okay, go check out Nomad if you want it. Hang on, I'll check it out too.
You see, I think more like there's
my
actually
God.
like colourful feathers between them as well. You know.
That's very cool.
That are usually hidden under the crest.
Hi, Garrus. Let's do a save in case we screw this up. Hey, buddy.
Shepard, need me for something?
If you look at that.
If you tell me there are calibrations, I'm gonna hurt you.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens,
Did you let
the
Sidonis live?
Collectors or the Reapers or whoever
Yes.
else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Nice. Whoever else?
You actually think we'll find something worse than collectors or reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
You know, when Shepard's sitting like that, they changed the camera angle here. Because you can wear a dress in this game, and she sits like that.
Oh, wow. Wow. Even with the dress? God damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Shepard doesn't care.
What do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
I love that Garrus does have a good head on his shoulders when it comes to analysis of things like this. Like, he knows what's at stake, but he knows what's right as well. And this is why I told him to trust his instincts, because when it comes down to it, his instincts are good.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
I mean, good, yeah. Sometimes the systems fail us. That's a good way to go about it. But you're not a cowboy.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions.
Okay.
Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
This implies a sex room as well.
Oh, contact sparring.
Full contact
You
sparring?
mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before
I'm sure
one
someone
mission,
would like that.
we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky.
Okay.
This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
It's a female Turing. It's so over there, huh?
How did that go?
I assume you took her down gently.
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach.
Wait.
She had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw.
Damn.
There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach. She had flexibility.
Whoa!
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Okay, now hold on. First.
Do it.
No. First, he was talking about one way to work off stress. Like, there are a lot of different reasons for sex, and this is definitely a valid one. Just putting it out there, right? Consenting adults.
Yep.
That's the only bar, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, what do you think, Garrus? Now, see, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Garrus's relationship ever gets emotional, because this seems like more of a casual thing. But we'll see. Let's see if it gets.
MJ, you're gonna bawl
Maybe
your
it'll
eyes
grow,
out.
yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you that.
Let's go.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
Oh shit!
I
Oh.
didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
Yo!
Oh.
Yo! Goodbye.
Ay.
Goodbye. It's like, this man's an idiot. Goodbye.
Oh!
So, Garrus is extremely oblivious. I love it.
Yo, it's hot in here. It is hot in here. That's great. Not what I meant.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh! Yo!
I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you.
Is it on? Is it on?
If you can figure out a way to make it work, then yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
What? Yeah.
Oh, we're going now?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, we're not
No,
going now.
he's gonna figure it out.
Oh, buddy.
I love how off guard he's caught, by the way.
Yes, it's so great.
Man has no idea.
We could test your reach and my flexibility. Hello?
She says while going to sit herself on the console. Like,
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yo. Yeah, I love how he just doesn't pick it up until you have to spell it out for him.
Oh, it gets better. Don't worry about it.
I need you to know in this there's a specific scene in Mass Effect 3 that I've never done while romancing Garrus, and I can't wait for that. But there's what's cool about this is well, a little lesson in saying what you mean so that people don't like try and guess around, but in this case it's obviously very like casual, so the stakes are not that high. But
well, what about
think,
that one amazing line in the Fallout show?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
What's that? What's that?
No.
Tell me.
You want to make my cock explode now?
Actual line that was said, by the way.
Oh my god.
Said by a character that's a virgin.
Oh yeah, that tracks. Oh my god. That's hilarious. All right, so with Garrus, I think his lack of picking it up with us is very normal. I'm gonna be honest, right? When we speak to Garrus from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, there are no hints at romance. Like Shepard speaks to him like a friend, like someone that we want to get close to, just as a regular connection,
Platonic.
not as something with like non-platonic connotations. So when we bring this up, I would be thrown off as well, absolutely, because the way that Shepard has been interacting with Garrus has been very much just we have a bond, but it's never been specifically like I'm interested in more romantic like feelings for you. So yeah, absolutely normal to take him off guard. And I also want to highlight the fact that he told us that there's no one else he respects more in the entire galaxy. And damn, if that is not the pillar of a strong relationship, then I don't know what is. If you don't have mutual respect, then you can't have that open channel of communication. If you don't have open communication, you can't have a relationship. So yeah,
I just love the first reaction where he turns around and goes, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted this spare commander."
Yeah.
Yeah, like man's completely just thinking innocent.
Yeah. The setup for the scene makes it better. I agree. Alright, hi. So,
Shepard, need me for something?
It's talking about the Fallout show.
I've got some diagnostics to finish. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten what we talked about.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
Good to
I'll be
know.
Can you talk to Morden, or does that happen later?
No, Morden just talks about his loyalty mission, unless you've done it already, I think.
Oh, okay. Sadness.
Yeah. Let's talk about Miranda quickly. Let's see if she wants to say anything.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Yeah, we're done with the stream, so I will we're gonna do a roundup, see if anyone else has anything to say, and then we'll keep going.
Do you have a minute, Miranda? Of course. I've been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Oh, okay, hi. What's going on?
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish
There you gotta
Cerberus
watch
had
out.
recruited
Do
you
not
earlier.
betray you. Oh no, never mind. There's no gay romances in between.
It's not about Cerberus, man. I feel like she's gonna tell us this anyway. Yeah, we're close enough. I feel like I am gonna just, yeah. I'm not gonna like therapize her. I'm just gonna do this.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus.
Yeah.
Your experiments cross the line.
100%.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth.
Nope.
And we'd be lucky to have you.
Not that
Too many
much.
join us
Not
out
me.
Of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
Yeah, no. We did mostly, like, we did a Paragon run, and just from the natural choices that we made. I'd like to know what lines she thinks we've crossed. I think what she I think what a line like that is written to evoke is in our own heads. It's meant to be like, oh, well, you're kind of right. I mean, not for us. We did a great run. I have no regrets, and we did not cross.
I mean, MJ, you didn't like morally cross any lines, but you did explode a whole facility with a nuke.
That's true. That's true. But we didn't experiment on anyone. I don't think that's the same. I think we've done. I think we've done some things that require lives to be lost. Absolutely. But Cerberus, for Miranda to try and have this moral equivalency thing is just not happening. Like I'm not letting her have that. Not at all. Like, yes, of course we've done things that we're maybe not proud of. Maybe things that if we had enough time to do, we might have done differently. I stand by our decisions, though. I think we made the best decisions with the time we had and the knowledge we had to decide them. And I'm not gonna let Miranda, like, moral equivalency me. Cerberus is qualitatively and quantifiably much worse.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
Copium. You cannot believe, you cannot tell me with a straight face that what do you mean once we discovered the extent of the Project Overlord, motherfucker? What do you mean? There is no ways the Elusive Man did not know about that. Yeah, I don't buy it.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
There you go, we get the
Because I
question
still
anyway.
envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the Elusive Man's personal attention.
We don't want that.
Yeah, this is not something that we like. We didn't ask for any of this. Like, we're not gonna be, like... Yeah, this is not something to hold over our heads. This was all done without our consent.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed
I
it
agree.
before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
Must be very hard for her to admit that.
My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
And it comes back to the dad, man. Again, she centers everything in her life around her father. Even when it's something that she herself has completely independent of him, it always comes back to him. It always comes back to him. We saw her do it back in her loyalty mission as well. Yeah, this is a romance scene if you're a male shepherd, by the way. Thankfully, we're safe here. But yeah, but also, even without the recentering on her father constantly, like, it's not about that. I guess if I'm empathizing, we could say that it's, like I said before, it's pretty hard for her, must be pretty hard for her to admit, because she's thought of herself as perfect all this time, because she was supposedly designed to be, and now we find out that, well, now she finds out that she actually does lack some things. She lacks some skills that maybe she didn't go down because of paths she chose not to go down.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What you do with things that you are given is up to you. You make choices. My accomplishments are due to my choices. My skills are choices I've made to work on my skills, to improve them, and then I make choices. That's why my accomplishments are here for. Well, no, when she says specifically skill, she means because I've improved them. But she's taken away this idea of accountability because she was designed this way. You know what? All humans are designed a certain way. I'm going to say something that might sound a little bit weird. There really is no practical difference between a regular human who was designed at random and someone like you, in the sense that we all have choices to make with what we were given. Because the point is, between me as a random human who was created with all of my genes and talents and whatever, and you, created on purpose by someone else in a lab, we have the same, like, chances in our lives to make choices, and that defines who we are. It's about what we do with what we are given, not about what we are given.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should
Good.
get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Good.
Yeah, good genes alone don't make a person. Like,
Absolutely. In fact, I might say the over-reliance on good genes can stagnate a person.
Yep.
The idea that you've had good genes should not like grant you a free pass through life. In fact, more often than not, it leads to stagnation. Miranda, black and white are not shades of gray. We've had a lot of that in this game, yeah. All right, Thane, how's Kolyat?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about Kolyat. Maybe he wants to talk about this first.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. I have trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Jesus. That's rough, man.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
That's wild.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins.
tell that to Blasto.
Have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
I've seen the Blasto movies, bitch.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
Oh boy.
It's kind of sus, if I'm honest.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The Hanar sound like wimps. No, I don't think it doesn't sound like slavery to me. I'm not gonna pass that much judgment on him. I will,
It's not judgment on him, it's judgment on the Hanar.
No, well, judgment on their, sure, let's see what she says about it.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard.
Yeah,
Anyone can refuse to serve. Few
Told you.
do. We owe our existence
Way
to
too
the Hanar.
judgy.
We are proud to repay the debt.
Yeah,
But it's an optional thing they don't have to do, which he says.
No, but we knew that because we read the codex entry. Like it's a, it's like a symbiotic relationship. Yeah. So they see it as a proud thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Yeah, what does it look like now? Is it like Fallout?
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but I know that World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Very similar quote. Another one is the fact that the next World War will be over resources more than any like ideals or anything like that.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away.
Now we get to ask about this.
Drell slip into memory so easily.
There you go. So if we recruited him earlier, we would have found this out first.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
No. Don't do it like that. Okay.
Rude.
If you want to stop talking, then tell me you want to stop talking. Don't put it on me that you're a burden. Reframe that shit, man. And everyone else too. Don't say it like that. You're
it's like
it's not my fault.
of-
If you're feeling uncomfortable, tell me.
Instead of apologizing to people for things, thank them for it instead. Like,
Yeah.
That's
like
how you
sorry,
operate.
sorry. Instead of saying like sorry for rambling, saying thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, absolutely. Your existence is not a burden, right?
So like,
Everyone.
sorry, I'm late. Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, correct. Your existence is not a burden, and you do not.
Sorry, I'm a
have
mess. Thank you
to-
for putting up with me. You know.
You do not have to offset that burden in your words like Thane has just done. Be straight with me, please.
Do you need something?
Okay. Yeah, let's talk more.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Yeah, can we talk about... No, that's it. Okay.
I shall return to my
He doesn't actually talk to us about Kolyat yet. Maybe we can talk... Well, maybe he's already done that. Alright. Samara, we haven't done her loyalty mission yet, so she's going to talk about that. We can talk to Jack, maybe? We haven't done Tally's loyalty
Kasumi
mission.
Kasumi and Saeed might have something funny to say.
Kasumi might have something. Yeah, let's go to Kasumi quickly. I doubt it, but we can try.
Yeah.
Hi.
There you are. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation.
Ooh,
I've
there you
done
go.
business with her people before.
That makes sense.
My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation.
Agreed.
Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too. Come back later. I'm
Nice.
sure I'll have more to talk about.
Cool. Thanks, Sylph. Alright, then...
Samara.
I think Samara will just want to talk to us about the loyalty mission. But yeah, we can check.
I hope we can go to Omega
Yeah.
soon.
I'll think about that.
Of course.
I think it's anyone who still has a loyalty mission like Tally. We can't talk to until we've done that. Let's go down. Maybe Jack has something else. She's already told us that like she doesn't want to be friends, but I don't know, man. Let's
And the crew people who have had the talking about the abductions happening.
Oh, the family. Yeah, that's on 3. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hey.
Hi.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around.
Oh,
You should go.
fine. I'm not pissing around. I want to say hi again. You think I come down here for my health? Okay, and then there's Zaid. Alright.
Grandpa with his war stories.
Hey, Gramps. Did you take your meds today?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I might. Why don't you tell
He's
me?
just
Collectors
he's
and
just a more
Protheans.
boastful
It's all
Canderous.
about my pay grade.
Correct,
I'm more
actually.
used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards
Oh,
who
we've
pay
done
their
this.
gambling debts.
I think we've done this.
Even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one.
Oh yeah, if you press the button
Makes
behind.
fighting land wars for pays.
Yeah, we've done that one.
Yes.
You know what's cool about this one?
Wait, what happens?
Have you seen this? Okay, you've seen this garbage cube?
Yeah.
You can shoot it into space, right?
Yeah.
But you know what's really funny about space outside? It's a skybox. It's like a little dome, right? And you shoot the garbage out, it bumps against the dome. Watch it really, really closely. Oh, well, that one actually just bounced inside. Let's try that again.
Or it doesn't go out at all.
Hold on. Oh, if you watch it really, let's try again. We'll keep going. The first time we did it, it worked. It was great. No, it just disappears now. You're gonna have to go back. I'm not sure where it was, but it literally bounces against the wall. It's great.
That's funny.
It's so funny. Okay, Tally won't have anything to say. Yeah, let's see if there's anything about these other guys. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here up until now. Truly appreciated. Those here and those in chat.
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
Hey!
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
No.
Amazing. We get a happy ending. So cool.
Joker.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll get there. I think we've done this and we've gone up there. Have we fed the fish? I think we fed the fish, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you fed
the fish, yes.
We have talked to Morden. We've got no more new companions.
Molding.
So molding. He's feeling angry. Okay.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Yeah, I want to know if you have anything more
I'm
to say.
more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good.
Hey!
Oh.
Very
There's
cool.
always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
You know what's interesting is that what's like with the way Shepard talks to Jacob is always so outrageously flirtatious, and I wonder if that was a decision on her part, on the voice actor's part, or if it was a directional note. Because I don't know. To me, it just sounds really flirtatious all the time. Yeah, the ship does need a bar. That's true.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this
You
again.
could use a jacuzzi.
Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
What about a piano?
I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me
Piano
back
in a
together if we
jacuzzi.
screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a good guy. 100% direction? Yeah, I would probably say the same.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Hey, we locked out of romances. Hell yeah. No dodging for us. Yeah. Okay, and then let's go to Joker. Say hi to the cockpit man. A working jacuzzi piano. Yes, the Normandy requires a plinky plonky. Look at the...
Is, luckily deafened.
It's true, it does match the expressions, yeah. So that would have been that would have been intentional with the animators, because the voice actors come last in the process. Look at the expressions, yeah. It's for sure direction, it's intentional.
Op check is clean.
If you didn't know this,
Commander.
If you didn't know this, anyone else, usually voice actors are like last on the list. Once all the other visual stuff is done, voice actors kind of just put the finishing touches on like mostly a finished product. Sometimes there are changes afterwards, but for a lot of projects, at least from what I've read. Yeah.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Nothing
That's it for
interesting
now. See
from
Commander.
you.
Sad.
Yeah, sound is last always, yeah. Okay, let's do our upgrades, people. Upgrades, and then we can maybe talk to Kelly. I don't know. Maybe she wants to share Garrus with us. Let's hope, and then we can, and then yeah. Alright, we have some upgrades. Yay! The last pistol upgrade. Hell yeah. Sniper rifle damage. Sniper headshot damage. Yeah, 50% headshot damage. Submachine gun damage. Oh, shotgun shield piercing. Nice. What is it? Increased damage by 50% against shields and barriers. That's nice. Armor enhancements. Hey, full armor enhancement. Hell yeah, we've done all the armor upgrades. And all the ship enhancements. Prototype. Shepard can learn to use a single bonus power, obtaining more loyal. Yeah. I'm gonna do this again and see if we can pick. Yay! We can pick it! Okay, sick. Slam? Yo!
Oh, the one you get for Samara's loyalty is like the best one though.
Oh, really? Okay, we'll get a new one because I hate flashbang grenade. And we'll get a new one now. Shredder ammo could be good because it's health, but warp ammo is good for health, armor, and biotic barriers. Jesus Christ, that's powerful. I mean, that might even be better than my thingy ammo, my electric ammo. Although that does overload weapons as well. Slam seems just fun. Barrier creates a shield, and then this is just AP ammo, armor, and health. I don't know, man. Oh, organic targets, but it's just health. It's not like armor or shields. So we would need to knock their shields down first, and I'm carrying a widow anyway, so I don't know. I'm interested in slam just a little bit, because I think once I get warp ammo up, I'm gonna be doing squad ammo anyway. So maybe, yeah, let's do slam. Screw it. All right, what do we got? We got no points, but we can at least. I'm happy with what I have right now, so I think on my next points I'll just upgrade slam. Right. And with that, my fellow viewers and Mass Effect enjoyers, that's where we shall end it today. The voice lines are handed to a wider sound department. Yes, sound gets to see the finished product before anyone else. Yeah. It's inherently post-production work. Consider that as much as 80 to 90% of sound in film is constructed, not recorded on site. Well, with a game, it's 100% of the audio. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you've got to create everything. Nothing is like naturally done. It's all it's wild. Really, really cool. Dan Povenmire said they would have someone random do the lines so they could get more mouth flaps. They could get mouth flaps right, and then the VA will actually record. So that's what they do at Disney, at least. Yeah, you'll find it pretty much all the time. That is standard practice for a department to do someone random, maybe even the same person doing the mouth flaps. Just read the script and then see how the mouth forms, and then the animator will animate. I learned this from Hewan when she was doing like voice matching for animation. You might actually, she says that actually for her, and for the people that she's worked with, matching sound to face is actually the easy part in animating. It's the body work that is the more tricky part. At least that's what she says. Very cool. So to recap what we've done today, we did a very cut and dry episode. Garrus loyalty mission, Thane loyalty mission. Garrus and Thane now both loyal. Garrus is gonna work on reach and flexibility. Yes. And then we did a roundup with the crew. Miranda's cool now. She kind of got over herself, and yeah, everything's cool. What is next for the Mass Effect crew?
I can imagine Garrus like trying to work up the courage to ask Joker for some advice, you know? Like,
I can totally.
Hey, you've known Shepard longer. Like,
I can totally see that.
How do I not fuck this up?
I can totally see that. All right, so in our we've got Samara, we got Shadow Broker, we got Tally, we've got Grunt and Morden, we have Zaid. Okay, so 5 other missions. Oh, on the Citadel. Okay. Someone needs a forged ID. I'm not sure about that one. We can go find that out. Then Illium, Lost Locket, the N7. You know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna, the first time, we're gonna run through these side missions first. And then what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to go to Tachanka next? Do you want to do Zaid and just get that out of the way?
The Derelict Reaper next?
No,
yeah,
let's
do that. Let's do the Reaper IFF. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, good plan.
You have
what do you
two
guys...
missions to do in Tachanka, so...
We do have 2 missions on Tachanka. What do you think? Should we go to Tachanka?
Yeah.
All right. So, we're going to start by wrapping up all the side missions, and then once we're done, we're going to head over to Tachanka. In fact, we might, because Tachanka is its own thing, I think I'm going to just start by going to Tachanka. We'll wrap these up later. So yeah. Tomorrow, next one on
Going
Thursday.
to Mandalore.
Oh! But Thursday evening, we might have to make it to Saturday, depending on how it works, because Thursday morning we'll do something else. I might do Kenshi or whatever, but Thursday evening will be a very special stream, all caps. And I'm not at liberty to tell you why, but it will be a very special stream. So please make sure you tune in for that. It's gonna be great. For now,
an ERP stream.
It will be.
Oh my!
It'll be me reading everyone's worst smut. It's gonna be great.
Don't worry, I'm working on that for my story.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's do it.
I can find something, sure.
Let's
do it. Did you watch the VOD yet, Maya? Of the reading stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like the raunchy parts of Ash?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I agree with MJ though. Really awesome turns of phrase. Really damn great.
Oh yeah, I like the way that Ash writes. It's very cool. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Yeah.
Lots of love, and I'll see you all on Thursday for a very special stream. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, the rest of you. Let's get on out of here. It's been such a nice time with you guys. Thank you so much. We had a really, like I said, cut and dry stream. We did a lot of cool stuff. Garrus and Thane, very, short, sweet, and to the point, but really lots of good conversations as usual. I'm loving, by far my favorite part about the series, I'm loving how many thoughts it's bringing out in me that I didn't have when I played this when I was younger, and how many thoughts it's bringing out in all of you. I love hearing all of your perspectives on this, so thank you. Blue Tone, if you're still here, it was really nice to see you. Join the community if you haven't already. I don't know if you've gone away, but it was really nice to see you here. If you're watching on the VOD, if you are... Let's get some more hyped up music so we can go away nicely. It's now 1:54 a.m., just before 2 a.m. here in Korea. If you are watching the VOD in the future, if you're watching now, if you've been involved in chat, if you haven't been involved in chat, it's just been wonderful. No matter how you have arrived here, it's just been so cool to have your presence here and to be able to spend some time together. Thank you for making me a part of your day, and thank you for watching the Everything GM broadcast, and I will see you all in the next stream on Thursday when we do it all over again. Stay hydrated, be kinder to yourself than you're currently being, and take care. Goodbye.